Hello, you guys. I'm back on. This is a part two from this is the whole Bobby Brown situation going on. Earlier today, I was on a couple of hours ago, and YouTube basically shut me down. I don't know if they were trying to censor me or what, but it was a solid stream, and I had got a ton of new people that came in the channel. And you guys, it looks as if they had unsubscribed all of you guys on here. Which is very disappointing because it looks as if you guys got all unsubscribed possibly. If you guys are just coming in, once again, I was reporting on the death of Bobby Brown's son. It said earlier today they found him deceased in his home due to what they don't know exactly what it was, but he was found deceased in his home. They said it wasn't foul play involved, but that's what they're reporting is that he died at the age of 28. Unfortunately, while I was doing my live stream, they shut me down. Because I started talking about some things. I guess YouTube didn't like it. So they basically crashed my entire computer and kicked me out of my own live. And while I was trying to tell everybody to hang on and stick with me, YouTube went forward and unsubscribed a ton of new people that came into my show and it was listening to what I was saying. I'm really just annoyed right now. Not going to lie, because a ton of my viewers just basically was taken out of the live that I did earlier, so I just lost a ton of viewers because of this. But for everybody who don't know or haven't heard about it, I'm going to probably do this as a short live instead of staying on because I did a half an hour last time and they shut me down. I'm just trying to see if you guys will come back on like you guys were previously. Hopefully they don't shadow ban me. I don't know if the notification is being sent out or not to people. But yeah, so it's been reported by TMZ that Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., was found dead in his home in Los Angeles at the age of 28. They said that according to sources, at this point, foul play is not suspected, but he was found deceased, and it was reported to TMZ by someone that was within Bobby Brown's camp. So this is just, it was just shocking and sad, to say the least, and it just seems as if a lot of people within the Houston and Brown family has been dropping like flies over the past decade or so. And of course, it started up with Whitney Houston dying in 2012 out of nowhere. And after it seemed like she was getting her career on track, she just drops dead. And then we lose Bobby Christie a few years after that. Then Bobby Christina's boyfriend, Nick Gordon, drops dead earlier this year. And then unfortunately, Bobby Brown just lost another child, which happens to be his junior. And they said that he was pronounced deceased at his home today in Los Angeles. If you're just coming in, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and like button. And if you haven't subscribed, after you subscribe and this live is over, make sure you search my channel. I am DJ Jerica, and come back and make sure you're still subscribed because it looked as if YouTube unsubscribed a whole bunch of new subscribers. Like I had got 8 new subscribers on my last live earlier today, and they pretty much unsubscribed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of just literally rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm new to this YouTube and stuff. I'm new to having the new viewers and stuff like that. I am not new to talking on a mic because I have a lot of experience doing radio work and hosting and stuff. But I am new to the YouTube street. So I was stunned that YouTube really had the nerve to shut my entire live stream down the moment that I had said, like, I wasn't even 2 sentences in on the next topic I was talking about, and they said, girl, you ain't saying that right now on here. And they just shut me down. And at first I thought it was my Wi-Fi. I was like, man, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. It's shutting down, whatever. But I knew it was YouTube tampering when I noticed that all 8 of the subscribers that subbed to my channel while I was doing my live were unsubscribed. So if you guys are just coming in, once again, if you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, just make sure you guys double check and make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel because YouTube basically been unsubscribing the new subscribers I've been getting on the channel, trying to prevent me from growing. And that's how it's looking. Yeah, this is crazy. But everybody that's just coming in, I'm reporting live. If you're just coming in, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If this live is shut down, come back to my channel and make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing my new subscribers. I have to put that on there because I really feel like they've been attacking my channel today. And I don't know why. I don't be posting anything vulgar, crazy, nothing like that. I'm just a podcaster and a DJ. If you guys want to hear my full opinion on most of the stuff, go ahead and download my audio on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all the other places that's available. But like I said, it's been reported today that Bobby Brown Jr., the son of singer pop star Bobby Brown, was pronounced dead today. They found him deceased in his home in Los Angeles. Basically, from what it was being read as TMZ, is basically there was no foul play that they believe actually happened. Okay, they just said they found him deceased. They have no actual formal reports. I'm gonna just double check and refresh the TMZ page again just to make sure that nothing else has been updated. But from the last thing that I had checked on here, the only thing they said is that he has indeed been pronounced dead. A source close to the family tells TMZ Bobby Brown Jr. was found deceased Wednesday, which is today, in his home in the Los Angeles area. Police are still at the house, and our sources tells us at this point they do not believe there was foul play involved. And you guys, I was just more so just talking about how heartbreaking it is just to see the full demise of the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston legacy and their family, because it's just so sad. And I know most of the people that's in here that's old enough that's can remember, they remember the relationship with Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston and their marriage and them having their child, Bobby Christina. And then that's the one that passed away, the one right here. But of course, we've lost Bobby Christina in 2015, and now we have lost Bobby Brown Jr., which was like the older brother to Bobby Christina. So it's just really sad. I feel bad for Bobby Brown. I feel really sad for him. I don't feel like anybody should have to bury their child. I'm not a parent, but I can only imagine the pain that he is feeling right now to not only have to bury his wife, but bury his daughter following that, and now he has to bury his son following that. It's just a complete travesty. And it just, it really just makes you think and wonder, like, what is going on. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the thumbs up button. If you decide to subscribe, please make sure you come back after this live and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube attacked me on my previous live and shut everything down when I had a ton of people watching. And I was only on there for 30 minutes. I had 135 people watching, and they basically just shut me down. But back to the discussion. Please don't be shy. Everybody that's in here, y'all got opinions, please put your opinions on here on the board. I really want to talk about this situation and know your thoughts and opinions on what do you guys think may have happened to this young man, and what could have had possibly been prevented. For me, I'm not going to sit here and throw salt on Bobby Brown's name. This isn't the time. It's not the appropriate time. People that watched me before know that I said I wasn't going to do that, but I just find it just sad that over the past 8 years or so, literally the entire Houston family and Brown family has basically been swiped out, and the kids have died. His wife, Whitney Houston, the greatest singer we ever had, died because of drug addiction and everything else. And, I'm not sure what happened to his son. It's not being disclosed exactly what happened to his son or how he died. They're just saying that they found him deceased in his home. So we don't know if he may have had a previous medical condition that could have caused that. So I'm not even going to say, oh, this is what we know. We don't know. We just know that TMZ has reported that this young man, Bobby Brown Jr., the son of Bobby Brown, was pronounced dead today at the age of 28 years old. This is a part 2 of my previous live. For the people that's just now coming in, I'm just highly disappointed right now with YouTube. And, this might be a time for me to express my frustrations, because the last video I was really just focused on expressing my condolences to Bobby Brown and his family and everything else. But like I said, this is a live of a part 2 of a live because YouTube shut down my other live, which it really just pissed me off, for real. So if you guys are new and just coming into the channel, this is a podcast. It's a DJ Jerica podcast. I talk about celebrity news, commentary. I also interview celebrities, and we keep it real on this platform. My podcast is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, anywhere that you can download a podcast is available. And I hope that you guys actually listen to the audio, because clearly YouTube is really about their censorship. So I feel like they really attempted to censor me while I was discussing this entire thing and just talking about all of the things that have been going on in the past week. And that stuff I want to talk about, but I'm not going to continue to say specifics on this stream, because clearly YouTube, I don't know who's watching my page or my videos, but clearly YouTube didn't want me to talk about the things that I was discussing. Maybe they felt like it was too much, but I mean, it still fell in the same round as celebrity gossip and stuff like that. So, you know, instead we got a couple of people in here right now. If you are in here, do me a favor and just hit the thumbs up button so it can be notified to all the other people that's subscribers to the channel, so they'll know that I'm on or whatever. But it's just sad, yo. Honestly, it's just sad the fact that Bobby Brown just lost another kid, man. It's like, damn, like, and I had said on my other live that I follow Bobby Brown on Instagram, and you know, and he always bragged about his son. And he was so proud of his son, and his son was actually following his path in the music industry. And I had followed his son on Instagram myself years ago. And I was seeing, and I had seen that he had music that he was putting out and everything else. And I was like thinking about like, oh, I wonder what he could possibly be. And would he follow his father's footsteps and have a successful music career and stuff like that. And, you know, it's just so shocking that this happened all over again. It's like, it seemed like Bobby Brown is going through a never ending nightmare. You know, it's really, really sad. And I feel sad for for the children of Bobby Brown, the remaining children who has to bury yet another sibling prematurely. It's just so sad. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up button as we continue to have this discussion in regards to Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., being found deceased in his home today in Los Angeles. It was updated on TMZ a couple of hours ago, but they haven't gave any formal direct reports on what else has happened at the scene. But yeah, the Brown family definitely needs prayers. Send out prayers to Bobby Brown. Send out condolences to Bobby Brown. I'm really just at loss for words. Like I said on the previous live, I've really been at loss for words about the whole situation. I'm just a bit annoyed because the live that I was doing earlier was really destroyed and dismantled by YouTube. And now I went from having a solid amount of people watching to basically, I'm pretty sure a lot of people done went to bed because it's late now. So I'm just annoyed a little bit, but I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep on going. If you're new, I really appreciate you coming in. I hope you guys are doing good. And if you happen to know anybody that was on the other live that I was on, that was watching or anything like that, please just tell them or put it out on social media that, hey, if you checked out Jay Erica's video the other day, earlier today, and you guys subscribe, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube is over here unsubscribing people. Like, I mean, I couldn't believe it was true, because, you know, I used to be like an avid watcher on YouTube. I know for the most part, most people, it's 2 people in here. Please hit the thumbs up button, y'all. I'm live. I'm able to track the statistics. If you can hit the thumbs up button, I would really, really appreciate it. I mean, I know you probably don't want to say anything, but if you want, please hit the thumbs up button for your girl. But yeah, so if you're coming in, just please hit the thumbs up button for your girl. Or hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because we're having a deep discussion. But yeah, so yeah, YouTube basically shut me down because I was spitting the real on the other live, and that live is probably going to be up on YouTube real soon. But pretty much what's going on here is Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., was found dead at his house earlier today in Los Angeles, and it's just really, really sad, heartbreaking. And once again, this is like the second child that Bobby Brown has buried in the past few years, because we had, of course, the death of Bobby Christina, and prior to that, his ex-wife Whitney Houston passed away unexpectedly at a hotel. And this brings down to the truth of the tragedy that has happened within their family, and just makes me wonder, like, what is going on in the music industry, man? Like, why is all this happening, and why is there so much tragedy within the music industry when it comes to famous and well-known families? You know what I mean? It's like these people are gifted and cursed at the same time. It's like with so much accolades and accomplishments, it seems to be a lot of tragedy. And to me, none of this is making any sense at this point. If you're just coming in, please hit the thumbs up button, please. And please leave your opinions as well. The live chat is open for your opinions. I want to hear what you guys think about the situation. If you guys are just returning and you think you may have been subscribed, I'm telling you right now, hi Tamika, I would appreciate you and I appreciate your comment. If you can subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it if you haven't already. And then if the live ends, just double check and come back and make sure you're still on, because this is my second live I did today, and YouTube has hacked me and attacked my page. So I don't know if you were a part of the previous live stream. I think you might have been, but I'm not sure. I had so many people coming in. But I hope if you did subscribe, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube had unsubscribed all of the new subscribers that came in on the last live. And I didn't understand. I didn't understand what the logic was. I did mention the other stuff that was going on in the past week in regards to black male entertainers and rappers being attacked and stuff, but I don't want to say certain words because I don't know if that's triggering YouTube to just shut me down. But I just be wondering, like, back to what I was saying, I just be wondering what is going on in Hollywood. Like, why is so many people? It's like it keeps being a tragedy. Like when you see a musician, I'm thinking about all of the deaths. I'm just talking about this, just the deaths in general that has happened in Hollywood over the course, because I'm 29 years old. So I'm a part of that age bracket that was able to experience the greatness and remember seeing certain performers in their later years, like Whitney Houston performing live, Michael Jackson performing live. I was alive to see, Aaliyah while she was in her prime and alive and active. And I remember all their deaths. I remember the tragedy surrounding that. And, a lot of other entertainers as well that I remember in my lifetime who had so much success, but had unexpected, tragic ending to their lives. And it made absolutely no sense, whether it be drugs or a freak accident. I just be like, what the hell's going on? And particularly the Houston family is just like the biggest Hollywood tragedy family of all time to me, because I didn't see all this happening. You know what I mean? I knew that, growing up, they would say things about Whitney Houston having a drug problem, this, and this. And people in the black community would make jokes about it and say, oh, I remember watching Mad TV. Most of the people that's out here, you're 29 and older, you should remember Mad TV, watching that. And we would have that lady that used to do the skits of Whitney Houston and stuff. And you would sit there and laugh at it and just find it comical. But then, fast forward it 20 years later, and it's a complete travesty. It's a complete travesty. And I don't know what's going on in Hollywood. I don't know what is causing this, but it just seems crazy. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button on this video. I really would appreciate it. I was just talking about the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. This is a podcast, the DJ Jericho podcast, talk about celebrity news, commentary, and gossip. I just want to say that because I see more people is coming in on this live stream. But it's just unfortunate that so many people throughout Hollywood has literally come and gone, and they ain't leave in a good way. It's like early deaths and tragedies, drug overdoses. And literally the Houston and Brown family is a big example of that in regards to Whitney Houston dying prematurely because of her drug issues. Like, as I get older, I start to see how young these people really are that have passed. Like, speaking of which, like for instance, when Aaliyah had passed away, I was like, 10 years old? And they were like, oh, she was like 22 when she passed. And I was sitting there thinking like, wow, that's young. But once I hit that age and I passed that age, I surpassed that age, that made me realize how young that really was. And it's just like, oh my God, like people are just, these celebrities are not even getting the full life experience. Like, they come in, they get to be able to perform this, and this, and next thing you know, they're dead. Unexpectedly. No explanation. And the only explanation usually is either drug overdose or a freak accident. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? What is in the water in Los Angeles that all this shit is always happening in Los Angeles? I feel like every time there's a celebrity death, recently, at least over the past years and stuff, because Aaliyah, she passed on in the Bahamas and stuff. And we had the tragedy that happened with Left Eye. She got killed in a car accident in Honduras and stuff. But I'm talking about over the past 10 years, like starting with Whitney on and everything else. And also, actually, it started with Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson died in Los Angeles too. So if we can really start the timeline from 2009 up until now, that's literally 11 years, because that's 2009, that's 2020. So that's been 11 years. So starting with Michael Jackson on, And not to mention, I'm talking about my lifetime. I know it was other celebrities that done died in Los Angeles before, you know, or before I was even existing or knew about it. But I noticed over like the past 11 years that it just seemed like the state of California is cursed. Some bad spirits is up in there. Something ain't right, because these people, they become rich, they become successful, they reach the height of their fame. You think they're gonna give you more, then all of a sudden, boom, they're dead. Some type of freak accident, some type of drug overdose, somebody being found dead in their house. I don't know, but it's just so sad. And what I can say is that some people are going to come on here and y'all are going to want me to bash Bobby Brown and say, oh, he lost his 2 kids. It's his fault, this, and that. So I'm not going to say that, because that's not what I believe. That's just not what I believe. And I don't feel like it's an appropriate time to say that, because this man just lost not 1 child, but 2 child within like a 5-year span of each other. That's rough. That is really, really rough for anybody to have to deal with something like that. Is just completely sad, and don't nobody that is a parent deserve to have to bury their own children. But yeah, y'all, I don't know how many people came in here from the second stream that actually has subscribed to the channel. But if you did subscribe while I'm talking right now, when I get off of here, make sure that you're still subscribed. You can search me under I am DJ J Erica, and I'll be able to confirm. That'll be able to confirm that you're still subscribed, because YouTube was playing a different ball game today, and I was just over their stuff. But yeah, this is what I'm reporting. Unfortunately, Bobby Brown has lost another family member. He lost his son today. Bobby Brown Jr. dead at the age of 28. And then I don't know if I read it off to you guys, but it says that a source close to the family tells TMZ Bobby Jr. was found dead Wednesday in his home in the LA area. Police are still at the house. And our sources tell us that at this point, they do not believe there was foul play involved. We're not sure what it is, whether it was a health condition, whether it was drugs involved. We don't know. But what we do know is that they're saying that it's not foul play involved, and he was found deceased in his home at the age of 28. So you guys just send a prayer out for Bobby Brown. I feel like this man has been through so much, and I just feel like he is never catching a break, man. It's just so heartbreaking, this young man. And I like I said, I've seen Bobby Brown on Instagram, and I follow him because I'm a supporter. Clearly, y'all see his album, one of his vinyls on my wall. I love his music. I love Bobby Brown's music. So I listen to his music, so I follow him on Instagram and stuff, and he celebrated his son. He celebrated his son, and it looked like his son was following the path of doing entertainment work just like his dad. So it's just really heartbreaking that he has passed at such an early age and hasn't been able to really live his full life out. Whatever he decided to do with life, whether he decided to be an entertainer or just be regular, it's just tragic that Bobby Brown has to bury yet another child. It's just sad to me. And I want to know what your opinion is about this situation. Situations like this is tough to discuss. Sometimes you just be at loss for words, and the dust hasn't settled yet. It's only been a couple of hours since this has been reported. This is my second live stream that I did on it because they had shut down the other live stream. But I basically just came back on here to continue on and hear everybody's thoughts in regards to how they feel about this awful news, how they feel about Bobby Brown's situation and the tragedy surrounding the Houston and Brown family, man. And then for everybody that don't know, when I was saying about the tragedy is that pretty much we lost, of course. So if we go down the list here, we lost Whitney, we lost Bobby Christina, and then in between there, Bobby Christina's boyfriend, he's not in this picture, Nick Gorton, the one that was accused of attacking Bobby Christina and possibly killing her, he done died in January from a drug overdose, and now he's just lost his junior, Bobby Brown Jr. So this is just absolutely sad. It just makes you wonder, like, what's in the air, what's in the water in Hollywood, and what is going on, man? Like, why is this always happening? Is this bad spirits out there? What is it? But all I do know, we really don't know. But what we do know is that we definitely need to be praying. 2020 has been a long year, and I'm so tired of reporting death, y'all. Like, I'm about to get deep. So this is the time YouTube might try to shut my shit down. I'm just giving giving y'all 411. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button now. And if I get shut down, go back and search me. I am DJ J Erica and resubscribe because they've been unsubscribing my subscribers. And the last one I did was only for like 30 minutes long, and they were with the F shit. So I'm gonna continue to talk. We've had a lot of entertainers that are rappers and stuff like that that's been shot. A few of them passed away after being killed. People getting robbed as rappers. It's just a lot of strange things going on in the Black entertainment community and the hip hop community the past couple of weeks. And just 2020 has just been freaking exhausting when it comes to unexpected deaths and tragedy, especially along with this pandemic. It's like, damn, can we get a break? Like, for real. How many of y'all have been directly affected by the pandemic? Like, how many people on here possibly lost their jobs and stuff because of the pandemic, or lost people and family members? And it's just like, it seemed like a lot of spiritual warfare is down here in 2020 when it comes to life and death. It's like one negates the other. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And this made me just want to come on here and just discuss it and report the news. Of course, that's what I'm on here for. My podcast is to discuss latest things that's going on in entertainment, but I also want to build a connection with the viewers. So the people that's on here right now, I hope that you do give my channel a chance. And you guys give your opinion. I mean, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate, like, Tamika, thank you for talking, because it seemed like some people are afraid to talk, but I really want to know what y'all think about this entire tragedy. But once again, it's probably more people that could be coming in. So I'm going to say the report again that Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., was pronounced dead today in Los Angeles. They found him deceased in his house. It's been reported by TMZ that they believe there was no foul play involved. And at the time, which was 2 hours ago when I reported it, they were still at his house cleaning up the scene and everything else. So, it's just sad because Bobby Brown has yet again lost another dear person to his family, another child. He's lost 2 children at this point, and it's just very sad and heartbreaking. And I don't know what's going on within the Browns family, but I'm sending my condolences and prayers out to them. It's just heartbreaking, man. It's really heartbreaking. And this leads me to a question, because we live in a world where so many people want to be famous. Now, I can say this on a microphone right now and say, well, you want to be famous, right? Because you're on a mic and you're talking to people. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a communicator. I like to talk about the real. I like to build relationships with people. But my main desire in life isn't to be famous. That's not my main thing. My main thing isn't to be worshipped by people. I like to just talk to people and be a person talking to other people. And if people want to join the discussion, have a discussion, that's cool. But I want to, this is where the question I want to go with it. Do y'all feel like, based on all the tragedies that these celebrities experience, do y'all feel like fame is really worth it? Being famous, do you guys think it's worth being famous if this is the outcome of being a famous celebrity, which is like a performer or an actress or whatever? Do y'all really think it's worth being famous? Like, if this is going to continually be the outcome of the entertainment families, this is so freaking, like, I don't know. It makes you just think, like, is fame really worth it? And I don't think it's worth it. Like, I probably would prefer living a quiet, peaceful life versus having to deal being in the spotlight. Because even right now, with me talking about Bobby Brown, it's kind of a thing where he can't even really mourn in peace per se, because he's such a big public figure, and he has experienced many of his greatest tragedies in regards to his family and the people in his family passing in the public eye. And it's just really, really sad that he's not able to just really probably fully mourn in peace. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming back in here with me. Every viewer counts on here. So I appreciate y'all coming in and just rocking with me and talking with me for a little bit, back and forth about this whole incident. But I didn't know if you guys had heard about the story. So I just came on here to tell my viewers about it. If you want to check out my other live, I did do another live too. The part one of that, I was really talking real deep and spending some real stuff about basically how I felt as well. But I just can't believe YouTube shut me down though, because I don't know. Something that ain't right in the water with YouTube. I'm a new YouTuber. Like, I'm not new to like talking to people clearly, because I have my own radio show and everything else. But I'm new to YouTube, and I've seen other people that do podcasts and stuff like that, or did lives, or just gossip commentators, right? And they would say, "Oh, YouTube trying to shut me down, this, and this," and I'll be sitting there thinking, like, how is YouTube shutting me down? It's a computer system. But now I'm understanding what they're talking about. Now I'm feeling like, okay, yeah, they want you to shut up, and they don't want you to have freedom of speech on the platform. They're going to try to demonetize your video, or just try to prevent you from making money, throw around yellow stickers to keep from having to pay people for the work that they're putting in, to avoid having to pay out for the advertisers that they're getting. It's just crazy. Like, I do enjoy this platform, and it's really not even about YouTube. It's about me reaching my people. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want more from me while you're in here, let me just tell you, I'm an actual podcast. It's not just on YouTube where I gossip and that's it. I actually have a podcast that's distributed by myself, and it's available on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere else. And I also have my own website, djjericapod.com. And the newest episode is always posted at the top of that page. So if you guys want to be able to see me fully uncensored, recorded, whatever, without having to worry about like glitches and stuff like that, I just put that in the chat box for you guys, and you guys could go on djjericapod.com and check out my most recent podcast in regards to stuff I was talking about. But I'm on here basically reporting what happened to Bobby Brown's son. Unfortunately, it's been reported that his son has died at the age of 28, and they found him deceased in his Los Angeles home, and they stated that foul play was not involved, and it wasn't a factor. But, you know, like I said before, he did pass on. So you guys, how do you guys feel about this situation? I see it's like, well, a few of you guys, 4 or 5 people watching right now. If you guys don't want to talk, that's fine. Hey, Jake Banger, how you doing? If you can, just subscribe to the channel or hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, basically this is what's being reported. I'm gonna answer your question right now. Basically, what's being reported is they found him deceased in his home. So I believe they might have found him, like they found him laid out deceased. So he was already deceased inside of the home. They said it wasn't no foul play involved. So from the looks of it, it looks like it was health related, or possibly drug related. I'm not saying that it was drug related. I'm not putting out any rumors, but that's the idea that you're probably going to get from the article, because they're basically saying that they found him deceased in his home. So it probably was health related, or possibly, I don't know. But yeah, he was only 28 years old. This is a statement from TMZ and the Bobby Brown family. I'm gonna read it off to you. It says a source close to the family tells TMZ Bobby Jr. has been found dead Wednesday in his home in the LA area. Police is still at the house, and our sources tell us at this point they do not believe there was foul play involved. So it could have been health related, but they did. Yes, it is crazy, Jake. I agree. It's insane, man. If you can, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you get off of here, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed. If you want to come back to my channel, just check I am DJ Jerica. It's the DJ Jerica podcast. I'm doing it. I know I'm going hard with telling you this, but it's because they like shut my entire live down, and I had got like 8 new subscribers, and they literally deleted all 8 of the new subscribers that came to my channel. So I just feel like YouTube is hijacking me, and I'm a little annoyed with it. So I'm just letting you know. But yeah, this year definitely been crazy. Like, it's just exhausting. We got like 6 more weeks of this shit in this year, and I'm just like, what else is gonna happen? Like, really, what else is gonna freaking happen, dude? Like, I'm just shocked as much as you are, Jake, about the whole situation. And I'm just like, I feel bad for Bobby Brown, because this is the second child he has to bury. That's the thing. That's the worst part, is because his whole family done been it. You know, we lost Whitney, we've lost Bobby Christina. I appreciate you, Jake. Thank you, my brother. We've lost Whitney out of nowhere. We lose Bobby Christina. A few years later, then in between there, the dude that was being accused of overdosing Bobby Christina, which led to her death, he died in January. Nick Gordon. I don't know if you know about that, but the guy that was accused of killing, allegedly killing Bobby Christina or contributing to her death, died this year in January from a drug overdose out in, I think he was in Florida when he passed. And now it's being reported that unfortunately Bobby Brown Jr.'s son has passed on. So it's just so sad. We don't know if it was drug related. We're not sure if it was health related, but what we do know is they found him deceased in his home. So they may have probably found him deceased in his sleep, or what it was. It's not being stated, but that's expected. They're going through a tragedy right now. I feel so bad for Mr. Bobby Brown. I feel so bad for him. And like I said, y'all see, look, I got him on my wall. I love his music. I'm not a Bobby Brown hater. Like, I know a lot of people, it's just cool to hate on Bobby Brown, this and this. Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. I was sitting there saying, like, I feel like it's like a curse. I was earlier today. I don't know how long you've been on the live, but what I was basically saying earlier today, and I said, what is going on? What's in the water in Los Angeles? I said, like, the past 10 years, I'm noticing that like a lot of major stars and their offspring have been like dropping dead in LA, like or some type of tragedy going on in Los Angeles. And I said, we started with Michael Jackson. He died in LA. Kobe Bryant done died in LA. Whitney Houston died in LA. It's a lot of people that have been perishing in the Los Angeles area. And I'm just like wondering, like, what is in the water in California that stuff like this keep on happening? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. It's creepy. And it also leads me to just like have a question, like, do y'all really think the fame is really worth it? Because I feel like we have all these entertainers that we just love their music. We love and people worship them. I'm not going to say I worship, because if I say we worship, that'd be saying I'm worshiping a human. I don't worship humans, but there's so many people out there that worship these human beings that is very talented, that can sing, dance, and everything else. And it's like they get their Grammys, they get the accolades, they get the attention, they build themselves up, and then next thing you know, boom, an accident happened. Somebody did a drug overdose. This, and this, and now everybody's dead. Like, man, it's sad. It's really, really sad. Gigi. Oh yeah, Gigi. Yeah, Kobe Bryant's daughter also died in Los Angeles with him, along with his entire basketball team that was on the team, on board with them, the coaches, the parents. But yeah, it's just the whole thing is just sad. Like, it's a little like Nipsey. Yeah, we did. Nipsey died. Pop Smoke, like Kobe Bryant's daughter, Kobe. Like, like what's going on in Los Angeles? Like, what is going on? Yeah. I had to pause for a second because I had read them, like, I'm thinking about her full name, Gianna. Yeah, Gianna. But yeah, I don't know, man. Los Angeles needs to get some like serious prayer lights and prayer warriors on the good side out there and pray over all of these entertainers, because I just feel like it's a spiritual warfare going on or something. That's like the spirit of death is following these people or something. Like, I don't know what's in the water, but this is not okay. Like, and I know people are going to say, it's in God's time, this and this. It could be in God's time, and we'll find out by the autopsy exactly what happened to Bobby Brown Jr. But this just doesn't feel right. And anybody that was on my other live earlier, y'all could clearly see I was shaking up about it, because I just was like, what? I couldn't believe what was coming up. I agree. And the craziest thing, Jake, they shut me down because I was talking about what's going on in Texas. That's why I'm like not really like saying much. I'm like, yeah, all these rappers keep getting shot because, you know what I'm saying? Because they keep shutting me down. Like, it's crazy. Like, but y'all understand that this is just a live. I actually have a real podcast, and it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everything else. And I'll be talking more so uncensored. I talk more uncensored on my full recorded tapes and stuff, because I'm able to really get my point across without being shut down. But like when I'm on live and I'm trying to connect with more people and get new subscribers and stuff like that, they be on the stuff. Like earlier today, I had like about 20 people was the peak at one time. But when I got off, it was 140 people that have viewed the live that I had did. I was only on there for 30 minutes, but they shut the whole thing down. All the new subscribers I got, they unsubscribed them. So I went from 2,144 to 2,152. And then once they crashed my my live, all 8 of those new subscribers, they took off. So, and it's crazy. I'm going to definitely reach out to my YouTube partner that's helping it. Because they have, like, once you get on here and you're active, whatever, you get to be able to contact customer support. And I'm going to talk to them about it. Because they did it before when one of my videos went viral. And I said something to them, and they basically were trying to say that I was crazy and that they don't do that. And it's based upon the customer or the viewers unsubscribing. But I have full-fledged proof. They literally they surged my entire computer. Yeah, I'm not on a regular PC. You know what I'm saying? So, and this don't freeze ever. So I don't understand why all of that happened. And I had a good internet signal. But YouTube really be with the funny stuff, for real. But in regards to his son, you know, this Los Angeles, it's a bad spirit of death following a lot of these entertainers. And something got to be said. Some prayers got to be put out. People just got to, I don't know, move out of there. Move up out of there. Because it just seemed like a celebrity graveyard over there. Like, seriously, it's just people dropping left to right. Their kids is dying. Everything. I don't know what's going on. And, you know, with the Houston family tragedy, when we were back in the day and we used to watch Bobby and Whitney Houston act a fool, we would make jokes about it, right? And we had people like on Mad TV, because I'm 29. So that means I was a kid when it was going on. But I was able to watch shows like, and I have a good recollection because I was like 8, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying, when all this stuff was going on. And we would watch stuff like Mad TV when they would do spoofs of Whitney Houston being on drugs. If you guys are just coming in, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and make sure you put a thumbs up on the video. And if they shut me down, check and make sure you're still subscribed. Even after this live, just check and make sure you're still subscribed if you guys are digging what I'm talking about. But anyway, we would make jokes about Whitney Houston being on drugs, the skits that that lady would do. I still think her skits was funny to this day. But we didn't know it was going to end like this 20 years later, man. We ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? We sitting there laughing. Oh, they on drugs. Oh, they all messed up. Everybody laughing, but it ain't nothing funny right now. Ain't none of this been funny. The last 10 years, ain't none of this been funny. Because we literally lost the greatest voice to ever walk on the planet, Whitney Houston, due to her addiction. You know, we've lost a lot of people, man. And it's sad that this is the ending outcome of the Brown family. When am I dropping? I hope they ain't kicking people out of my life. It just dropped tremendously. I don't know. Y'all, I'm new to YouTube. Y'all. Like, listen, I just started doing like lives like this, doing live streaming and stuff. You know, this is only like my second, third time like me doing a serious live stream like this because I started teaching myself. But I noticed that YouTube be funny trying to kick people out, unsubscribing people, taking away likes. I don't know what they got against me. Like, my channel is pretty pristine and pretty PG-13. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm on live and they don't want to monetize my live, I'm fine with that. Really, my life for me is me coming on here is to connect with new people and get new subscribers. So when my other videos drop, you guys can see those videos too. So, I mean, I guess, but I don't know why you see now it's going back up. See, I don't know. Did YouTube kick y'all out? Anybody that's coming in, if you guys are already on here, did YouTube kick you out of the live? That's what I'm asking. Because I'm just trying to do this because I'm going to reach out to YouTube tomorrow and report all the things and issues I was having with my live, including all the people that subscribed to my channel was unsubscribed that I seen with my own 2 eyes. But anyway, if you guys are just coming in, this is trending news tonight. Bobby Brown Jr., the son of R&B singer Bobby Brown, pronounced dead at the age of 28. His body was found in his home in Los Angeles. I'm going to read the report over again for the new people that just came in here. It says, source close to the family tells TMZ, Bobby Jr. was found dead Wednesday in his home in the Los Angeles area. Police are still at the house. Our sources tell us at this point they do not believe there was foul play involved. And this is Bobby Brown Jr. And, of course, he also has lost Bobby Christina a few years ago. So in 2015, we lost Bobby Christina as well. So it's just sad. And of course, we lost Whitney Houston, of course. But I'm just talking about Bobby Brown and him losing his children. He's lost 2 children in the past 5 years. So it's just really just tragic. 2020 has been a very long year. A lot of tragedy, pandemics, and death. And with the pandemic came death. So it's just like, we need to really just stay prayed up and try to just really hold on. One thing I do know is what I do is I work and I mind my business. I just try to stay away from people because I love coming on here talking to y'all because this is like my therapy with me doing my podcast. And I love this, being able to talk to people, real people, and discuss things because this is the only way I'm able to like really communicate with other people and know that I'm not alone. Hey, Lady Grace, thank you so much for coming in because, yeah, I seen that. And it is sad. Little Duty or Dottie. Yeah, it is sad. But yeah, Lady Grace, thank you so much for coming in here. Thank you. And anybody that's new in here that has subscribed, just double check whenever I end my life. Just double check and make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube has been unsubscribing people off of the channel. But yeah, Lady Grace, it's just hello. Oh. My mic is acting weird. It's just a pure tragedy. If you were just coming in, I was just reporting, Lady Grace, that Bobby Brown's son has passed away. And it's been reported by TMZ a few hours ago that they have found him deceased in his Los Angeles home. And he was only 28 years old. And I've basically been doing a rundown of the tragedy of the Houston and Bobby Brown family. And the fact that, we've lost Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, now his son. And it's just tragic, it's being famous. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, my mic is going out. It's good to hear that you've been subscribed that long. I didn't know because sometimes like when I put out my videos, I don't even know if people get notified. And like Lady Grace said, she wasn't notified. I'm trying to work with my mic because my mic is acting weird. I'm gonna give me a new mic, y'all. This mic I had for like 5 years, so it be going in and out. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I don't be knowing if my subscribers are getting notified when I put up videos because the fact, honestly, I gained like 1,000 subscribers in a month, and then when I put videos up, I be getting like it's hit or miss. It's like sometimes I get 50 views, sometimes I get 10 views. Then sometimes I get 1,000 views. But it kind of made me wonder, like, is YouTube notifying my viewers and my subscribers on here? Because I really just be feeling like they're trying to sabotage my channel sometimes. And at first, I was new to this. So I was seeing other people complaining about it and saying the stuff that YouTube be doing. But I was like, oh, no, maybe it's just they're having bad Wi-Fi or this, and this. But I can attest to y'all that I've been a victim of YouTube being with the fuck shit. Like right now, it's showing that I've gained right now 3 new subscribers, right? Everybody that just subscribed to the channel, make sure when this live stream ends, come back to this channel and make sure you're still subscribed. I'm working very hard to build this podcast. This is me going live is a rarity. But this is like tragic news, and Bobby Brown just lost another child, and I'm just on here just like talking about all of the tragedy that's been going on in Hollywood, and specifically with the Bobby Brown and Houston family, because we can sit here and talk about Bobby Brown all day. We could be negative and say things about this man, but I'm not about to do that. This ain't the time for me to say that. But what I can say is that Hollywood definitely ruined families, and that's what it looked like to me. Because the fact that pretty much Bobby Brown lost his entire family over the past 8 years, something ain't right in the water. Something's not right. I don't feel right about it. It just don't feel right. I feel terrible for him. And somebody else that just came in, make sure you hit the thumbs up button so I can notify more people that I'm on air. Anybody that just came in, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. And when this live end, or if they decide to shut me down because YouTube has been funny tonight, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed. Just do that for me. working real hard to build a YouTube platform. But yeah, I'm an overall podcast. It's a DJ Jericho podcast. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course I put bits of my podcast on YouTube for people visual entertainment needs and stuff. But I had to come on here and do this live real quick. I usually don't come on here and do much lives, but seeing under the circumstances, I had to come on here and say something because it's just, to me, it's just flat out sad. And, you know, a lot of prayers need to be put out in Los Angeles with all of the deaths that's happened in just the last year. Like the other subscriber mentioned earlier, Jake said, you know, of course, we lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi and the entire team associated with them in that horrible, tragic helicopter accident in January. And now, you know, we have other deaths, of course, that's occurred. We got a ton of shootings and stuff that's going on. And some of these shootings, they didn't happen in Los Angeles. There was a lot of shootings going on in Texas. And I don't know what's going on, what's in the water in Texas. But it's, you know, it's just dangerous to be a Black male hip hop artist. It really is. It's just like I've been a ton of them being attacked, shot, you know, it's crazy. Like it's not even making any sense. And, you know, it's just sad. You know, I'm glad that a few of them survived or whatever, but it's a lot of them that passed away because of them being shot. And I just feel like at this point, we as a community gotta really rally. Yeah. Hey, thank you for coming in. If you haven't already, I'm just reporting about the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. They said that he reportedly passed away today in his home in Los Angeles. They found him deceased. Like I said, they said they don't have much information. They said that they don't believe foul play was involved. However, they found him deceased this Wednesday in his home in Los Angeles. And this is fresh news that just came out a few hours ago. This is the DJ Jericho podcast. We keep it real. We talk about celebrity news, commentary, and everything else in between. If you can already, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. For everybody that's on here, this is my second time doing this live because YouTube attacked my page because I started talking to real. And that's what we do on here is we talk to real. And they just, you know, they just try to shut me down and shut me up. But they ain't going to do that. I'm coming back on here. So YouTube, y'all can keep playing and we can do this. Because y'all, look, I'm new. I didn't know YouTube was really player hating like this. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, YouTube, you be shutting me down. I'm sitting there like, you probably got bad Wi-Fi. But these people really just like shut my entire broadcast down. I don't know how many people was coming in here from the last broadcast, but it literally just shut me down just because I was talking about all the other stuff that's happened in the past 2 weeks in regards to these male hip-hop artists out here getting killed and shot and everything else. It's like, when is enough going to be enough? Like, for real. Like, it's just getting too real in the field. Like, for real. And 2020 has been long enough. It's just been death, pandemic, tragedy, shootings, drama. I just wish everybody would just stay away from everybody. Like, you know, like, we shouldn't even be interacting like that anyway in the middle of this crap. And then on top of that, we had this election year. It's just been rough. Things have been rough out here. I know it's people on here that's watching right now that's probably giving up, that may have lost their job and everything else. But I'm going to give you some words of encouragement to say, hold on and try to find another ways of income. Anybody that's out here working and you only got one form of income, this is a year to find security and prepare yourself for the future, which means that if you only got one income, good job, but try to make sure you get another form of income as well, just to be safe out here, because honestly, it's just getting rough out here. Things is not, YouTube really don't like the truth. They really don't like the truth. I don't know what their deal is. But yeah, this is a year of great tragedy, and I'm going to keep fighting through and get my triumph, because if you only got one form of income, you got to work and figure out another form of income, because we are at the point we're screwed, y'all. We really are. And if anybody else loses their job and stuff, and you can only get a certain amount of unemployment, like, it's just going to be a lot of, I feel like a lot of people are going to be homeless, possibly losing their homes. Homeowners aren't going to be able to keep up, because I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm going to get into this. So hopefully YouTube don't shut me down, but I want to talk about something, because of course we have reported Bobby Brown's son being deceased. I'm just going to talk about 2020 general, right? another person come in. Every time another person come in, I read the story again, just so you know. Don't I'm be quick. The person that just came in, I'm just reporting on the death of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. He was pronounced dead today at the age of 28. They said that they found him in Los Angeles in his home on Wednesday, unresponsive. They said they do not believe foul play is involved, and of course, this is the second child of Bobby Brown to pass away within the past 5-6 years. It's very much a tragedy. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as we continue this. And please make sure you leave your comments about this subject over on the side in our live chat and interact with other people that's checking out the DJ Jerica podcast. Thank you. I was hoping I was saying your name right. I appreciate it. But yeah, so we're just talking about this tragedy and everything else that's been going on, and like it's just important that we try to secure additional income, especially the homeowners out there. Because I just feel like people think once the ball drop and 2021 comes in, all of this stuff that's happened with COVID and everything else is going to disappear. It's not going to happen that way. Okay, it's not. And it might get worse. And the thing is that we're going to be running on 1 year since COVID-19 hit us in February going into March. That means a lot of people in a lot of banks who is giving extensions to these people that owe money on their houses and stuff like that, they're going to be trying to come in to collect. And once they start coming to collect and these people can't pay for their mortgages in the backup, because see, when they give you like those 4 loans or whatever, it's not them saying that you don't have to pay for the property anymore for the house. They're saying we're going to push that off all the way into next year. So we're going to try to collect all of the money at once, at one time. And imagine that happening, and they're giving you 60 days to come up with that money. Do y'all know what's going to erupt in the United States? It's going to be a lot of people robbing. And it's crazy because a lot of these rappers that was getting shot and stuff like that, they were trying to rob them. People are becoming desperate. This is not the time for you to be out here being flashy about your money. This is not the time to, if you are a person who is flashy or anything like that, this is not the time to do it. This is not the time to be bragging on Facebook about you getting a brand new car. This is not the time for you to go bragging about this new thing you done bought, this and this. This is the time for you to lay low. Like literally lay low. Because there's people that's on the internet that's right now that's on Facebook looking, that might be living in your local area. Where are y'all from, actually? Comment on the side and tell me where you're located at. You don't got to give me, of course, the town, but just the state that you're located in. Just the state. I'm not going to be all up in your business like that, but I just want to know what coast you guys are from that I'm talking to right now. But yeah, this is the time to lay low. This ain't the time to be sitting here bragging on the internet about having this, having that. People are getting robbed. People are getting killed, this and this and stuff, because there are literally about 6 million plus Americans that's unemployed right now. And people are getting desperate. And they're going to go for the richest person that they see or look the richest out of everybody. And this is, I just see this happening because shout out to Maryland. Shout out to Maryland out there. I heard good things about Maryland. I cut through Maryland before when I was on a road trip. I never actually been in there before, but maybe after the pandemic, I'll take a visit around there. Yeah, this ain't the time to be flashy. This ain't the time to be boosting yourself about this and this. I mean, it's not even the time to tell people that you got a new job, okay? Because there's people that be out here praying on your downfall, like, he got a new job and I just got laid off. Oh, hell no. We got to go rob her. This and that. Listen, I've been seeing stories nationwide about people setting other people up because of them thinking they're going to be able to make money or this and this, scamming. What up, Brooklyn? Brooklyn, what's up? I've been to Brooklyn before. I love Brooklyn. It's beautiful out there. I loved it. I got the full Brooklyn experience. I was on there using the bus and trains and all of that stuff. What's up, Brooklyn? But yeah, all I can say is you better lay low. Okay, we're gonna have to lay low around here, bro. It's getting scary, and unfortunately, we live in a society where, especially when it comes to like our community, that when we have something, we have to speak loud about it because we're so used to not having anything that we be so proud about it. And there's nothing wrong with being proud about what you're building, but you also have to be very careful on where you carry the things that you're building around other people, because if they don't have it, they're not going to be the type of person who's going to say, oh, that's nice what they have. They're going to say, that's nice what they have. I want to make it mine. And not, I want to work to get to the point to be like them. It's going to be like, I want to make it mine tonight, which means I'm going to rob you. I'm going to take you. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, everybody just got to be careful and, be careful. Another person just came in. So if you guys can hit the subscribe button and listen. The news I was breaking tonight is the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. He passed away at the age of 28 today. They said that they found him deceased in his home in Los Angeles, and this was reported by TMZ. They said that allegedly there was no foul play involved, okay? But he was found deceased in his home. Unfortunately, this is the second child that Bobby Brown has lost in the past few years, including Bobby Christina, who we lost back in, I believe, 2015, along with Whitney Houston, who we lost in 2012. And this is just a terrible tragedy. I'm over here building a platform. If you can, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button as we continue to build this platform. I know a lot of people is coming in here. I don't know if you guys are already currently subscribed. If you're currently subscribed, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Because I speak the real. This is the DJ Jericho podcast. It's on Spotify, Stitcher, everywhere. You can download my audio. And I also interview people within the culture, like well-known people within the culture, different celebrities. I actually just interviewed 112. Like Peaches and Cream 112. I did a full interview with them. That's on the YouTube channel. I actually just interviewed Speech from Arrested Development recently. That's up. And I got a lot of great interviews with legends in the industry that's going to be coming up on this channel. So if you guys like to hear about celebrity news and commentary and also get interviews face-to-face with people that you might hear rumors about, subscribe to your girl. I'm over here building. But anybody that just came in, like I said, I'm reporting the unfortunate tragedy of the passing of Bobby Brown Jr., who is it's Bobby Brown Jr., who is the son of Bobby Brown, R&B singer Bobby Brown. He allegedly passed away today. It's been fully reported by his family. Hey, Third Ave Shell, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Muscles up to you. Just do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. If not, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. We just over here talking about this unfortunate tragedy in regards to the Bobby Brown and Houston family. It just seemed like this has been a real long decade for the Brown and Houston family, with so many unfortunate, unexpected deaths, unexplained deaths, mysterious deaths going on with them. And it's thank you. I don't know if you're saying tapping like I'm tapping the like button. I hope you're tapping the like button so we can get more people up in here, y'all. But anyway, I'm from Buffalo, y'all. For everybody that's in there. So I hope that I got some people. If I do got some people from my own city up in here, I hope you hit the thumbs up button. Don't be player hating. But anyway, everybody else out here, I give you the love. I'm just over here trying to build. Much love to you, Third Ave. Much love to you. I'm just over here trying to build and really build this platform up. And we talk about various subjects and topics, but I just feel like it's something in the water in Los Angeles, because a lot of people, these celebrities are just like damn, they dropping dead like crazy. And I mean, like I said, we had Kobe and Gigi or Gianna Bryant passing and the helicopter crash. And we got this going on. Then we also got this tragedy with COVID-19. And there's so many other people. We done lost Chadwick Boseman this year. This year's been long. It's so many people that has passed on that it's just like, I can't even name everybody because it's been so many that has passed on in the past 12 months. Well, I'm gonna send prayers out to you, for real, because I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm gonna definitely send prayers out to you about that, because I know it's a lot of people out here taking loss and losing family members and stuff like that, and that's why we gotta come over here. We gotta try to keep each other's spirits up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be on here on some Hollywood-ish. This is a platform where I talk to people. Is that listen, that's not appropriate, but it is what it is. My channel ain't too big. I ain't got moderators up in here, but I don't feel like the comment is appropriate, but you can put that there. It's whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I'm on here just to talk and grow, talk about different subjects, celebrity news, gossip, this, and this. But this happened to be another thing. And honestly, we only got like what? How many more weeks we got in 2020? I'm about to count it. Let me go on my calendar. How many more weeks we got? Yeah, this shit been long. It's been too damn long, too damn tragic, too damn depressing. How many weeks we got? All right, let's start on Thursday, y'all. We gonna see. So we gonna start it right now because today is technically Thursday. So we got 1, 2. Oh shit, where'd I go? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 more weeks of this shit. 6 more weeks of this shitty ass year, y'all. And honestly, I feel like all this shittiness is about to carry into 2021. I know people think, oh, we got a new president. It's about to be lit. We got Joe Biden, this, and this. If you guys are just coming in, once again, that's everybody's watching. I had to do a recap on anybody that comes into the room. I was reporting on the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., who passed in his home in Los Angeles today. So they basically said there's no foul play involved. And this is the full story on here. LA police is still looking into it, but he died in Los Angeles. And it's just unfortunate. 2020 has been a very, very long and trying year. And I just feel bad for Bobby Brown because this is the second child that he's lost, along with losing Whitney Houston. So y'all just pray for Bobby Brown. It's a lot of things that I could say about why or what, but I really don't know what happened. And we don't know. But what we do know is that he just lost his son, and this is the second child he's lost within probably a 6-year period. So definitely put some prayers up for that man. It's just sad because at the end of the day, whether somebody's talented, famous or not, they're still humans. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to drag people when they down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and say anything just flat out like disrespectful to Bobby Brown. I don't know what this man has been through, but he really fought the past 10 years and got his sobriety back, worked very hard before Whitney Houston passed away. He went in rehab, got himself together, and for things to still just be hitting him like this, it's just like, this is ridiculous, man. This year, I just feel like we're in a year of spiritual warfare, and 2020 has revealed all. When people say 2020, this is going to be a year of unveiling, it's really been unveiling a lot of stuff. Like, it's been unveiling the ugly truths of what people think and where we really are in the world. You know, it definitely unveiled the truth about how people feel when it comes to like race in America, and how people view race in America, and how how you just everything just been unveiled. You know, how people's politics, their real intentions, the bad things about people, you know. But it's just sad that I just feel real bad for Bobby Brown, y'all. Like, shit, I got a heart. Like, I don't know if anybody could not feel bad for Bobby Brown. I know a lot of times the media try to put bad things on this man and say he's the reason Whitney Houston died and drugs and all this other stuff. And that's something that I personally don't agree with. But it's just, you know, the media has always been harsh on Bobby Brown to me. And I just feel real bad for this man. And, you know, he cleaned up his act and everything. And I just send a prayer out to his family for sure. Okay, so I had to put somebody in timeout, which is fine, because I'm not about to be doing the trolls tonight. I'm trying to have a serious discussion, and usually I let people, say whatever, but I just had to stop that for just 2 seconds so I can really just focus on our discussion here. But yeah, they say a lot of people lost their jobs. I don't know anybody directly who has, well, actually, I do know somebody who lost their job. I'm lying. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm lying, but I'm misinformed. I do know at least one. Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, I think we lost, a lot of people lost their jobs and shit. And like I said, I just feel like in 2021, it's about to be the purge. It's about to be the turn up. It's about to get real out in the field. Y'all just need to really just stay covered in the blood of God and just really just keep yourself prayed up and watch y'all shoulders. And really, if I was y'all, I would stack up on as much supplies as possible because, baby, we don't know what's to come. Yeah, man. Hi, Charlotte R. If you're just coming in, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button. I'm basically just discussing the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son. And I'm gonna read the story back for you since you're just coming in here. But it says that Bobby Brown Jr., the son of Bobby Brown, died today at the age of 28. A source close to the family tells TMZ Bobby Jr. was found dead Wednesday in his home in the LA area. Police are still at the house, but I'm pretty sure they left the house by now because this was hours ago. The source also tells us at this point they do not believe it was foul play involved. There hasn't been any updates, but unfortunately, this is like the second child that Bobby Brown has lost because, of course, Bobby Christina passed in 2015, and I was just talking about how it just seemed like the Houston family has got it like a curse on it. It just seemed that way. It's just, I don't know. The Houston Brown family just, it's always some tragedy. Every few years, there's some tragedy going on with this family, and it always pertaining to death. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. And also, of course, it said his son was found in Los Angeles, deceased. So I don't know if it's something in the water in LA, but how many tragedies that we had in LA so far this year? Because we had, of course, the biggest one we lost Kobe and Gianna Bryant, along with everybody that was on the airplane with him, his the coaches and parents of the girls, the young ladies and stuff like that passed on that plane crash. Then we lost Naya Rivera in Los Angeles, and that was in LA too. That was in California, and she drowned in a mysterious drowning out there. Now we got I don't know if Chadwick Boseman passed in Los Angeles, but he died this year from cancer. And now, I mean, and then let's not in between. I'm not just going to throw it all in Los Angeles, but I'm just talking about just Los Angeles in general about the passings right now. And then we just lose Bobby Brown Jr. today in Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean, you know, can you go into detail when you say nothing? Oh, you said death, drugs, and money. Okay, yeah, I feel you. I see what you're saying with that. See what you're saying. Yeah, because I mean, it just seemed like a lot of these artists and stuff, they have an early demise. Like it's just like we enjoy their entertainment and then they have a tragic, untimely passing, whether it be a freak accident or a drug overdose allegedly. Yeah, it is crazy. Like it's really hard to explain. Thank you guys for coming in. If you're new to the channel, this is the DJ Jerica podcast. We talk about celebrity news and commentary. Unfortunately, I am reporting the news of the death of Bobby Brown Jr., the son of Bobby Brown, who passed away in Los Angeles today. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. And when this live stream ends, since I've been on here for a while, the live stream is going to circle around and render. Just make sure you guys are still subscribed to the channel because they've been unsubscribing a bunch of people off the channel, and it's like crazy because this is the second stream that I did, and they done shut me down. But yeah, it's just getting crazy. We done had Naya Rivera just drop and drown into the water when she was with her son. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's something wrong in the water in Los Angeles. And the craziest thing is, you guys, like, I'm gonna tell y'all something about myself. It's a little bit more personal, but when you're young, right? When I was in my early 20s, of course, I'm a DJ, just to say that. Like, I'm an actual DJ, right? And I travel, right? And I do different things. And I had spent some time, and I've been to all the great cities of entertainment. Like, I've been to New York City and stayed out there for a while. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to California. And the most interesting thing is that I just feel I had a thing where I wanted to move to California at one point, but I just got completely turned off on wanting to go there when I start seeing what the deal was. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't seem safe to really live out there if you're trying to pursue an entertainment career. Like for people like myself, I'm a commentary. I do commentary and I do podcasting, and this is the DJ Jerica podcast. Check me out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I want those streams to start going up more, but if you guys want me to talk more real, because YouTube be shutting me down and stuff because they don't like me talking to real, just make sure you guys check it out there. And if you guys are just coming in, please don't play your hate. Hit the thumbs up button, and please do subscribe if you're enjoying my voice and what I'm talking about in the commentary. I appreciate your subscription because, like I said, I'm a Black woman in media out here trying to build and, talk to my people, man. But what about Pittsburgh, Charlotte? Can you say that again? Yeah, a lot of odd deaths happen in Los Angeles. Like I said, this year alone, we done had Kobe Bryant and his daughter, and along with the teammates and the coaches and everybody else on that plane crashing into the mountain in LA. Then we have Naya Rivera drowning in a mysterious drowning in the middle of a lake that she used to go to. Basically, she lived at that lake. That's basically like a second home to her, and she just mysteriously get on the boat with her son and just drowns there. And her son survived, thank God, but it just didn't. Her drowning didn't make any sense. And now, yes, I'm asking you, Charlotte, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for all. Oh no, Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh before, but it was for like when I was young. Like I had to I was playing sports. I used to play like sports and stuff, so I did have the opportunity to travel and stuff with me being a part of a sports team. But like just recreationally, I never been to Pittsburgh. No, like I've been to Pittsburgh, but I ain't never been to Pittsburgh because it's one thing for you to like travel somewhere because you want to just explore it and see what it's like. And it's another thing for you to go somewhere just to do a specific purpose and take your ass home. And that's pretty much the reason why I was out in Pittsburgh. I went, thank you. I appreciate you, Charlotte. I appreciate your subscription. And just check out my other videos. I interview a lot of different people. I have an interview with Speech from the group Arrested Development, those 2-time Grammy Award winners. And I also have an interview with 112 with Mike and Slim from 112, and that's I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews with different celebrities on the channel and stuff, just getting there from back in the day, just getting their spills on their life and their biography and stuff. I got a couple of other people that's going to be coming through here giving their autobiography on there, so I'm going to definitely do it. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, D, for real. Like, you a real one. I mean, I be trying. You know, sometimes honestly, when I'm doing this YouTube and stuff, sometimes I be getting discouraged trying to talk and be myself and stuff like that because I just be feeling like some of the stuff that I be putting out there, it's just like it be going overly ignored. And I'm just like, but then after a while, I just started saying like, I'm just going to do what I love to do. And people that like it, they're going to come through. Yes, you like Arrested Development. I got a whole hour of the lead band singer from Arrested Development on the top of the YouTube page. Okay, it's on the front of the page. If you go on there, you'll see it. It's my interview with Speech from Arrested Development, and I got the 401 on Deion Ferris. I got the 401 on why Prince sued Arrested Development for using his sample in Tennessee. He talks about a lot of good stuff. That interview is real good, and I feel like it's being overlooked. Please check it out and share it with your people because it's a really good interview. And Speech, he's a real one. And I'm going to say this straight out. Speech was sharing the interview on his page and social media actively the entire week before it was released and after it's released. So I can appreciate him because oftentimes when you interview sometimes the celebrities, you know, they give you a little bougie, like they want to get interviewed by you to like promote their stuff or whatever, or you reach out to them to interview them and they seem cool about you interviewing them, but then when it comes out, they act like you know, I'm too good to, you know what I'm saying? They act like I'm too good to share it. And it's like, it's okay. Like, you know I don't have 2 million subscribers and stuff, but I mean, I feel like the people that view it is still relevant because I mean, you know, it's another download for you. So I appreciate Speech for sharing the full project and everything else with his people because, you know, he didn't have to, but he was nice enough to do it. And that's really what it comes down to. I really didn't do it for him to like reshare it. You know what I mean? I did it because I really appreciate his artwork but the fact that I found out like, oh, wow, like you did something, you went above and reshared the interview. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm old school too. That's why I'm interviewing them people, yo. Like, honestly, I'm going to tell you this. Like, I have people asking me, like, you know, why don't you interview news stream artists? Like, why didn't you reach out to this, and this? And like, I have ways of reaching out to certain celebrities that's like mainstream, but I don't think their stories are going to be as good. You know why? Because they're in the midst of the height of their career. So they're not able to be fully real about the stuff that they're going through. Like when you're interviewing people that's been in the industry for 20 plus years in their career, they're still working and everything else, but they don't have the high demand of a new person that's coming in the industry. They're going to be more real with you. They're going to be more straightforward with you and tell you about the stuff that they've been through. And, you know, their contractual obligations of keeping certain things silent done expire. So they're going to be more open and direct and talk about, all the stuff that really was going on back then. And then before. Nobody starts out with a million subs. Yes. And I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, like I post videos every day. Like I'm on here doing a live right now, but like I literally got videos to autoplay all the way till this Friday. I'm gonna get back into production and do a full podcast. Probably, I would say Thursday night, tomorrow night. I'm gonna record it and then have it scheduled for everything to come out the next week. But I got some more interviews with independent artists coming out too. I interview throwback artists. I interview legends, people that's put their work in the industry. Now I have no problem with interviewing like current artists because I have, but I just know that most of the time you have artists that you want to interview that's mainstream, they have stipulations. If you guys are just coming in, whoever else is just coming in here, I was reporting the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., who passed away in Los Angeles today at the age of 28. They said they found him deceased in his home in Los Angeles. And unfortunately, they don't have any much information outside of that. But they just said they don't think it was foul play involved. So, you know, I'm just sending out condolences to Bobby Brown. But now we're in discussion with other things because I've been on this live for at least an hour and some change now. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me build a channel. I'm trying to see 2,150 subscribers when I get off of here. If you guys are not already subscribed, help a sister out and hit the subscribe button. Let me just read some of these comments on the side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather talk to people who's not in the limelight so hard because they're going to be honest. They ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're amazingly talented. First of all, they're more talented. Let's just see. I'm going to keep it real. They're more talented. They literally have a divine gift. Most the artists from the back in the day, okay, so I had to block that user. Look, y'all, I'm cool with that. I have no problem with everybody expressing their opinions. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's clear when somebody is like literally trolling the channel and like irritating the other viewers in here that's trying to talk. And I want everybody to be respectful to their, you know, to the other people that's watching because this is my platform. I'm working hard to really build it. So unfortunately, I had to block him. I'm not gonna block anybody else, but this is like the third, fourth comment that he put in there. I just feel like, okay, get out of here. But anyway, so what was I saying? But yeah, so just in general, when it comes to like talking to these celebrities and stuff like that, most of them are more talented than the people that we have out right now because we live in a world of payrolla where people are paying to get on in the music industry. We don't have, it's not the same. It's really not the same. And the crazy thing is that oftentimes they try to push out the old school artists like they ain't about nothing, but these people actually had talent. They actually know how to sing. They actually been through something. You know, they actually was able to be themselves and they're not carbon copy of the next artist. And they, you know, they have real stories. They're Grammy winners. They've won a lot and sold millions and millions of albums. I mean, we're talking to people who have sold about 10 million albums in a year period type of people we talking to. You know what I'm saying? And the people that I talk to from back in the day, the ones that I do know, I know so many different people. I've met a lot of people in my lifetime. I just don't put it out there because once again, I'm not a bragging person. What you see is what you're going to see. I don't feel like everybody needs to know about the celebrities that I talk to and met and this and that. It's none of y'all business, really. And I just don't want to be feeling like people are around me for the wrong reason because I'm a DJ in the music industry. So come on, you're going to talk to a lot of people. But I just feel like a lot of, I think I might need a moderator. And I'm going to definitely look into that. You know, as a platform grow, I think I might need a moderator and start getting these trolls moved around. I haven't even thought about it like that because I just been like, you know, the platform is just getting up, this and that. We'll get there, blah, blah, blah. But it looked like I might need to get a moderator, probably. And I think I might have you as my moderator. Actually, let me just drop my email. I'm not afraid to send out my email, as long as they ain't my phone number. All right. How about you send me an email and tell me that it's you or whatever. And then from there, or just follow me on Instagram and then inbox me and let me know it's you. And then from there, I'll look into possibly adding and start looking into adding a moderator when I do these lives, because I don't want people coming in here disrespecting other members as a part of the commentary and talking, because I just feel like it's taking a distraction, and it's rude. It's rude. I have no problem with people having their opinions. I don't want people to agree with everything I'm saying. It's an open platform for everybody to voice their opinions. But when you just come on here just saying stuff and being belligerent, now you gotta go. Yeah, of course. Who don't remember Candy Rain, man? That was Heavy D group. Yeah, that was a good old school. You know, the funny thing is, a few years ago, I actually had a run-in with one of those dudes from the group on Instagram, because I think he was about to be putting out some music, and I spoke with him briefly, but I don't know. But anyways, back to what I was saying. But yeah, when it comes to building a YouTube platform, it takes a lot of work to get it done. Like, I sit here and I produce hours and hours and hours of material. Like, and people don't understand, like, this is like a real job. Like, you got to make sure that you're producing commentary for the viewers out here, who really need to see the news and stuff like that. And I like to report it, and I'm not going to be as fast as all these other bloggers. I feel like on here, it's like a race to break the story first. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I did pop on here and do a live when I found about Bobby Brown's son, but my channel is not going to be those race to messy ass channels where it's just the marketing and everything else is just slumping and sloppy looking. Like, I want to make sure that my stuff has some type of consistency with it, and it looks good and sounds good and everything else, because I'm a professional and I want my stuff to look professional. But anyway, with regards to Bobby Brown, and Bobby Brown Jr. passing, y'all, I just want to make sure I just continue to send out a prayer to them, because this is what the live was originally about. It's what it is still about. The fact that this man just lost his son, and he had lost his daughter a few years prior. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just really want to send a prayer out to that. And honestly, the whole Los Angeles needs to get some type of sage or some type of, just burn it out. I don't know. Clean it out, because it's just death and fire going on. They got earthquakes and the world shipping to the side and all this other stuff. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something I heard about Los Angeles, right? Because I'm a historian type of person, and I was reading this thing and they were saying that Los Angeles is actually a volcano, and eventually it's gonna explode, and that's the reason why everything keeps catching on fire, because it's actually a volcano. Look it up, y'all. Y'all don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. It's been geographically proven. Everybody that's coming in, thank you for coming in. Unfortunately, of course, everybody's watching already know I got to run the story by. Unfortunately, we lost Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. today, at the age of 28. It's being reported via TMZ that he had passed away in his home, and they had found him deceased in his home. They said that there was no foul play involved, but we're not sure exactly what the cause of death actually is. So we're probably going to have to wait a while to find out. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll continue to build this platform. It's the DJ Erica podcast, where we talk about celebrity news and gossip and everything else. And I also do interviews with your favorite throwback artists and much more. Okay. But yeah, so, you know, we just lost him. I'm sending a prayer out to Bobby Brown. This is the second child he has lost in the past 5-6 years. Including Bobby Christina has passed away. And then, of course, we lost Whitney Houston as well in 2012 due to it was drug-related incidents that led to their passing. And even the boyfriend that was with Bobby Christina when both Whitney and Bobby Christina passed, he also has passed away back in January because of a drug overdose. That's exactly what I was saying, Charlotte. Hey, everybody that's coming in. I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm just discussing the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. He passed away at the age of 28 today, and they found him deceased in his home in Los Angeles. So you guys, if you guys could send a prayer out for the Brown family and Houston family, y'all, because Bobby Brown, this is the second child that Bobby Brown has lost. And y'all, I'm just really at a loss for words. Cortez, thank you so much for your comment and your prayer hands. If you can, hit the subscribe button, please, as we continue to build a platform. This is the DJ Erica podcast. I like to talk and I like to keep it real with my people. I do a lot of different interviews and I do a lot of different videos, but today I decided to come on live because honestly, I was flabbergasted at this news, and I just feel like it's just a complete tragedy that the entire Houston and Brown family has been swiped out in like the past 10 years. It's just absolutely tragic. And it's sad. And like I said before, I don't know what's in the water in Los Angeles, but somebody got to get right because this is not making any sense. And the crazy thing is I have friends that live out there and I'd be concerned because they're reporting to me that the air is so thick over there, you know, because of the forest fires. Like you can't even go outside. They're in the middle of, it's like hell over there, literally right now, because you can't go outside. You can't leave the house because of because there's forest fires for one. It keep burning up, and it's a lot of soot in the air because of the forest fires and stuff, and the wildfires that's been going on out there. And then on top of that, they got the pandemic. So it's just like a lot of stuff that's in Los Angeles is not going right now. And then on top of that, it's just like Death USA because every 2 seconds you turn around, another celebrity is dropping dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that he has lost his son. If you guys help me build the platform and just do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm refreshing my thing to see if these subscribers coming in. I see a lot of y'all's coming in. I'm trying to see at least get me to 2,150 subscribers. So there's a lot of people that's coming in that's choosing not to subscribe. I don't know why. Give my channel a chance, y'all. It's not one of those spam channels. It's people that's coming in here. I am not a spam channel. I'm not somebody who's going to put together messy commentary and just throw it out there for clickbait. I spit the real. I talk about the real stuff. I talk about real subjects with the people, and we have a good ass time. So if you like to have a good ass time, you like to talk about the stuff that's going on out there in the world, just hit the subscribe button. And like I said, we sending a prayer out to Bobby Brown. We definitely sending a prayer out to Bobby Brown. And some people out here, y'all that come on here, y'all want me to sit here and probably go in, oh, Bobby Brown is the reason why his son dead because Bobby Brown did drugs back in the day, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to spit that. I'm not going to say that. You know why? Because nobody deserves that. This man is burying his son. And unfortunately, he buried his daughter years ago. This man cleaned up his life, and he's doing better. He's been doing better. He's decided to be sober and cleaned himself up before we unfortunately lost Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has flaws in life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just unfortunate that he has lost his son. And we're not sure exactly what the cause of death is. And I'm not going to say, oh, it was drug related because I don't know what happened to his son. You know, it just could have been his time. Unfortunately, God may have just called him home. And he had a health-related situation which causes his death. We don't know. This is like fresh news, and it's happening in Los Angeles. What I was discussing, though, is the fact that I just feel like it's too many tragedies in regards to these celebrities in Los Angeles with all these celebrities dropping dead. If you guys are coming in, just hit the thumbs up button on this video and hit the subscribe button. But I'm going to give y'all another probably like 30 more minutes on the live. Man, listen, I've been to Los Angeles. Like, listen, I went to Los Angeles. I'm going to tell y'all this crazy story. You know what happened to me in Los Angeles? And I know that it's like some bad people out there. I got jacked in Los Angeles. I got robbed, y'all. Somebody stole my money. Okay. Who new people that's coming in, do me a favor. If you guys are coming in, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Just in here discussing the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. And like I said, everybody that's in here that's rocking with me, y'all know I'm going to keep running the story by while we're mid-sentence. It was reported that Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. passed away today in his home in Los Angeles. So they said that they found him deceased in his home in the LA area. The police was at his house at the time of this being reported, and they were still on scene at the time of this being reported. At this point, they do not believe foul play was involved. So, you know, this is really, really sad. This is the second child that Bobby Brown has lost, okay? And, of course, we lost Whitney Houston in 2012. We lost Bobby Christina in 2015, and now we have Bobby Brown Jr., who just recently passed on the side of the Brown family. So it's just very sad. It's very tragic. And like I said, I just feel like it's something in the water in Los Angeles because it just seemed like every few months there's some type of tragic incident going on in Los Angeles with these celebrities. It's not, you know, just regular, you know, people getting old and they're passing away. We got Kobe Bryant helicopter crashing, killing himself, his daughter, and everybody on board. Then you have Naya Rivera just taking her child out and just to go for a swim, and she never came back again. And that's in Los Angeles. We got these forest fires. Everything's burning up. And I'm going to tell you, I'm talking from my own personal perspective because I've been to Los Angeles myself. And I done had something crazy to me happen in Los Angeles. And I wasn't even there I was there for like weeks or something. Like I wasn't there to stay. I was just trying to vacation. You know what I'm saying? See what it was like. And it was fun. But I definitely got. Okay? Somebody took my money. I had lost like $100. So somebody took my money. And luckily, my homeboy spotted me. I had some extra money. You know what I'm saying? My cash on hand. Somebody had stolen from me. And then when I tried to report it, like, oh, my God, somebody just robbed me. I couldn't get my money back. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. And I was in Los Angeles not even for a full 72 hours, and that happened to me. So that let me know that something wasn't right over there. Okay? But anyways, if anybody that's coming in, I'm just reporting the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., dead at the age of 28, reported by TMZ. A source close to the family tells TMZ Bobby Brown Jr. was found dead Wednesday in his home in Los Angeles. Police are still at the house. The sources tell us once again at this point they do not believe foul play was involved. And I know I keep saying it, but I keep getting more people coming in. And we're just reporting about Bobby Brown's son passing away. And like I said, this is the second child he's lost. Man, I just really hope that y'all put your prayer warriors. There's a couple of people, a lot of people is in this live right now. And I'm just hoping that everybody just put a prayer up for the man. I know you might not like Bobby Brown or feel a way about Bobby Brown, and that's fine. But this ain't the time. This is a father who not only has lost one child, but now he's mourning two children. I was in Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was at the Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood Walk of Fame with a friend. And I was approached and somebody got me. They sure enough did. They got me for my money. It was the weirdest thing. I felt like I was hypnotized. I've never been hypnotized in my life. But it was like, here, take my money. That's it. That I'm telling you, like, it was real. It really was real. And I was like, whoa. Listen, I don't know what that person that was around, because they was doing like a card game or something, and they was like, you want to do it? And I was like, no, get that out of here. But something like, I felt like I was in a trance for a minute. And it just like, and I know people will probably say, oh, you tripping. But I feel like I was in a trance for a minute. And I was sitting there like, okay. And then next thing you know, $100 gone. Never again. Never again. Wow, yeah, and possibly too. That's what I'm saying. Like that, it could have been that. And Itzy, thank you, Itzy Zaza. Thank you for coming in. If you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button. This is DJ Jericho Podcast, and we talk about celebrity news and commentary. I'm working very hard to build a platform, and I really appreciate viewers like yourself coming through. I am new. Building my channel, working very, very hard to build a platform. So I would just appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. This is the second live I had. YouTube kicked my ass out and just messed up my whole shebang, but I'm back on. So I appreciate you coming in. Just hit the subscribe button, working hard to build a platform. Hit that thumbs up. So she just said he may have had COVID. A lot of people are being found dead because it can hit you so quick. It possibly could have been. You know what I'm saying? It possibly could have been. And that's the reason why I'm just like, I'm not here to sit here and say, oh, I think he this, and this. No, I'm not going to say anything negative about this young man. I'm not going to say anything negative about him, because a lot of the time these bloggers get on here, they get to running their mouth. They'll say, oh, his father was a drug addict, so maybe he overdosed from drugs. This, and this. I'm not going to say that. We're in the middle of a pandemic. It's people dropping like flies left and right. All of a sudden, it's beyond their control. You know, we don't know what pre-existing health condition his son probably had or what could have went wrong. But what we do know is Bobby Brown has lost two children in the past 6 years, and that just don't settle right with me. And his children, the two children that has passed, unfortunately, didn't even make it to see the age of 30. So it's just really, really sad that all of this is going on right now. And I really just want to send a prayer out to the Houston family and the Brown family, because I'm not sure exactly what's going on in that camp, but something definitely isn't right. And it needs to be some prayers out here. Like 2020 has been a year of spiritual warfare. A lot of souls have been taken. A lot of more souls are going to be taken. And it's a lot of evil people out here. And honestly, this pandemic is making things worse. You know, that's why so many people, it's a lot of rappers being robbed and everything else. People are becoming targets because they can't afford to survive out here, man. It's getting crazy, man. And, you know, so many people have lost their jobs. You know, we out in LA, people that's out in LA, you know, they're barely working. Listen, let me tell you about LA. I'm going to tell you this. Bobby Brown's firstborn was Landon. So he's still, the firstborn is still alive. This boy, Bobby Brown Jr. was the one that he had before he got Whitney Houston. So he was like, I think he like the second oldest. I think he had a daughter. I think it's Landon. So that's his other daughter that's still alive. She's like, I think she's older than him. And then he has another one named Landon, but he's the oldest of all the boys or whatever. And then he was born, he's older than Bobby Christina. He was born right before Whitney and Bobby got married or whatever. But yeah, so he wasn't the firstborn, but he's his junior, Bobby Brown Jr. But what was I saying? Homelessness. It's so much homelessness out in Los Angeles, y'all. Like I was out there and it was like, it's literally tent city. And you know why it's like that? It's because the rent is so damn high. They make it so you can barely survive out there. You literally got to be hoeing or some type of sex trafficking, I feel like you got to be in Los Angeles in order for you to survive. Why is it stuck? I don't have a picture of Landon on here for you guys that's trying to see what he looked like. Just Google him. But yeah, that's his older. Yeah, that's his older one than Landon. Yeah. But yeah, so so for everybody that's on there, whatever, if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's just finish talking about this. I'm just gonna definitely send a prayer out to Bobby Brown and his family. And also the siblings of this young man, because Bobby Brown has a lot of children. He has like was it 4 more that's still living, because I think he has 6 kids total, and then he has like 4 more that's still alive. He has younger children, and then he has a couple of more older children as well. So I think right now it's probably 4 or 5 of them that's mourning another loss of a sibling. So we definitely need to be praying for them as well, because this has got to be tragic for the younger children, especially for them to lose another sibling unexpectedly like this. It's just heart-wrenching. It's very sad. And you guys, I'm just gonna definitely send out a full prayer out to them. It's just sad, y'all, for real. But yeah, back to what you said, something about the earthquake. Let me scroll up on the earthquake part. Okay. So yeah, so Charlotte said LA is is on a major fault line. It is like a volcano. A major earthquake will hit it one day. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like I did geographical research on it, and I studied some of this stuff while I was in school. And I also did, I watched like the geographic channels and stuff like that. And from what I was reading about Los Angeles, they were basically saying that it's one big giant volcano, and eventually it's gonna like either fall off and separate from the United States. It's gonna be one big earthquake, and this is gonna drift off, or it's gonna basically explode, which is mean the larva is gonna come up. D, what's up? How you doing? DC, how you doing? Do me a favor if you haven't already. Thank you for your comment. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button for me and hit the thumbs up button so we can keep this live going strong. But yeah, the rent is super high, because I was looking at first, because of course, like I do entertainment work. I'm a podcaster and DJ. I was looking out in Los Angeles to see like how much the rent was, and for like a 2-bedroom, you're looking at $2,500. So that means that if you're living with somebody, that's not even really helping, because you each are paying $1,200 a piece. That's crazy as hell. Now, if it was like $1,500, at least y'all would just put like $700 down a piece, and it might just work out. But I mean, I have friends that live out in Los Angeles, and their rent is easy $3,000. So what's 3,000 divided by 2? They're each paying $1,500 for rent. Okay, and that's an apartment, honey. That's not no house. That's not no, oh, I got it upstairs. Oh, I got it downstairs. Oh, I got this, and this. No, that is like a condo, like a house with a couple of bedrooms. Like, it's spacious. Don't get me wrong. They have like a real big front room, but they have more of an island. They have like an island type of kitchen. So it's not, because I had seen the Duns and all that stuff. How many of you guys watched the show Insecure with Issa Rae? I had actually seen that housing and stuff. And one of my friends lived near that housing area, and when you go in there, it's a big front room, and then it has like an island. They're nice, don't get me wrong, they're nice, but I wouldn't feel like the pricing that they're giving is just a total ripoff. It's a total ripoff. If you're not renting to own that apartment, I don't think you should be dropping $3,000 on it. And on top of that, oftentimes, since they be dealing with people that work in Hollywood, and income can change like that, they pretty much like increase the rent. And then up until like last year, there was no rent limitation clause, which basically there wasn't no cap on it. And for most people that's coming in right now, once again, I am discussing about the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown Jr., the son of singer Bobby Brown. He's deceased at the age of 28, and they found him in Los Angeles at his home, deceased. No one knows exactly the cause of death. But we do know we need to send a prayer out to Bobby Brown, because this is the second child he has lost. So please send a prayer out to Bobby Brown and his family. But yeah, $2,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, I mean, it really is that much. And honestly, it's not even, it's a nice neighborhood, but it's not really worth it to me. You know what I'm saying? I think some of them have the amenities. whatever. Some of them, I'm gonna keep it simple. It keep the gas and electric. I think some of them includes the gas and electric and like refrigerator and stuff, but it's still not worth it. Who the hell wants to drop $3,000 on a damn apartment? And if you are boss enough to live out there by yourself with no roommate, you are a real one. And either you already got money stacked up and prepared and you paid off a whole year of that house, or you like got a roommate, or you hoeing. But you ain't hear that from me. Get it how you live it. Yeah, amenities. That's what I was trying to say. That's the word, amenities. I was trying to make sure that was right. But yeah, but that's why I was saying, oh, it's devilish, this and that. Because people is out here selling themselves just to make sure they got a place to stay. Like you there's literally no way that you're going to survive in Los Angeles without proper income. And when you're living in a city that everyone's income is technically commission, because when you're an actor, you're on commission. Your income is based on how many gigs that you get. Your income is based on like how many checks that you see from your commercials that you're in, or your income is based off of how many records you sell, or how much record labels willing to loan you at that time. But the crazy thing is that these people that celebrities, they really don't own anything. Because think of it like this: you're gonna go to a record label, get a deal done, right? Sign off on that. They give you a loan that you got to pay back in record sales, but records aren't selling like they've been selling back in the 90s and the early 2000s, where you put out a record and you know for a fact the $10 million or the $10 million they gave you is going to be recouped, because they're going to make $100 million from you selling 10 million records. It's not like that no more. It's people that are big names that got like 30 million followers that are doing 50,000 downloads of an album in less than a week. If for people that's coming in, once again, I'm just reporting. Once again, I won't continue on with that subject, but once again, as people that's coming in, just hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We were just reporting that unfortunately, singer Bobby Brown has lost his son today. Please send a prayer out to them. They said that there was no foul play involved, but he did pass away in his home in LA today. And we have not got any updates from TMZ since earlier today. But this is just really unfortunate, because this is the second child that Bobby Brown has lost, and the Brown family, Houston family, has gone through a lot. So I hope you guys just find it in your heart and just send a prayer out to him on that. But yeah, so back to what I was talking about for everybody that's been in here, because we've been having a deep conversation about a lot of stuff. Much prayers out to them, just in Los Angeles anyway. But yeah, just the living expenses in Los Angeles is just so damn high that you literally got to go chicken just to have a place to stay. Like, seriously. And then you're making money off of commission. So everything is based off of how many clothes you sell. You know, how much clothes you sell, how much money you going to get from the movie, this, and this, da, da, da. You getting all this stuff from the record label. I'm talking about how these celebrities are enslaved. They getting money from record label. They don't actually own that money. They got to get that money back. So it's a loan. So technically you're going to go into debt, because you basically imagine the record company being basically a bank. The record company is the bank. So for people that don't know, understand music industry lingo. When it comes to a record label, the record company is the bank. The bank gives you a loan. Follow me. I'm talking about record labels. The loan that you have eventually has to be paid back. Similar to when you go to the bank and get a loan for a house, you have to pay it back with interest, right? So they're going to give you a bunch of money up front so you can buy the stuff that you want, which would be renting a new house and stuff like that. But if you don't own that money, that's not actually your money that you're spending just yet, because you haven't sold the right amount of records to pay these people back for you to fully own it. If you guys are new that's coming in, once again, I did report the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown Jr., the son of singer Bobby Brown, who passed away today at the age of 28. And this story said that he possibly he was found in his home in LA, but there was no way that it was possible any foul play going on. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have people like Whitney Houston going into debt. That's how bad the music industry had got by the 2010s. Because Whitney died in 2012. In the last few years of her life, she was like literally in debt and having to perform overseas. And unfortunately, the sad part is that she lost her voice. So she was out there sounding terrible. And it was just so sad to see that happen just so she could pay these people back. Like, These people, these entertainers are literally slaves. And that's the thing that people don't understand is that when you say, oh, I wish that I could be a celebrity or I wish I could be famous. No, you don't. No, you don't. And the thing is that look at the talent that's around us right now. And don't get it twisted. It's a lot of talented R&B singers, but I'm talking about the realm of hip hop because I feel like R&B is having its own renaissance, and we're actually starting to get talented artists on here again. We got people like her and stuff like that who's coming back and really embracing R&B and showing their stuff as being everything like performers. But then you have hip hop artists out here who basically is getting on off of payroll. You know what I'm saying? They're not as talented as they seem. Y'all, hold on for a second. I need to get me some water. Give me 1 second. Shit. All right, all this talking. All right. Okay, your girl had to get a swig. Okay, I had to give me some water because all this talking that made me thirsty. I only been talking for like 2 hours straight. But yeah, these performers out here, they be enslaved to contracts. And then the worst part is they ain't even in the worst predicaments because you're not making the same amount of money as those people did back in the day, where they sold what 10 million albums and that entered to $100 million because it was $15 per album. You know what I'm saying? These streams, when people download it, you getting like pennies on the dollar. So they counting it as radio plays when people are getting their music downloaded. So that's basically making it even worse for the musician because they never gonna pay these people back. So my best recommendation to artists is to don't sell a contract. If you sign a contract, if they're gonna give you an upfront loan. And I know it's hard for people because they be like, oh, I want to be free. I want to be able to take care of my family, this, and this. But do you really want to take care of your family? Or do you want to be a slave? Because you could decide to not take that loan. You could sign a record deal and not take a loan from them. You can put that in your contract. And then basically what you get is what you get. But at least you won't be a slave. And try to set up your own contracts or try to take advantage. Because it was this artist, his name was Russ or whatever. He's an independent artist. He ended up signing to Columbia. And I talked about that in my other video. And they had released him from a label. And he had left Columbia Records because the contract he had basically said that he had to do everything in the contract. He completed it. But now he's able to make his own money. And he said he's making like $100,000 a week off of his download streams because he took advantage of major labels and stuff like that. So he basically got to get the experience of the major label and still be able to be independent at the end of the day because he finished out his contract. But most of these people don't got a Russ mindset. They got a quick, easy money mindset. And when you get quick, easy money, you get caught in situations, you know what I'm saying, where you're not happy with your record label. Similar to the stuff that Megan Thee Stallion had to experience with her record label. Yeah, especially TLC. TLC is like the prime example of what I'm talking about because they ripped them girls off. And them girls, they went diamond. And it ain't Spotify diamond or YouTube diamond where you can buy the bots. They talking about diamond, like people walking, getting their ass up, walking into a damn record store, getting in line and purchasing a hard piece of thing called a CD. For you guys, for y'all youngers out there, we used to have CDs and CD-ROMs and DVDs. We went in there and we bought cassette tapes and stuff like that, okay? It costs more to make, okay? And it showed that you actually gave a damn about the artist that you were buying your record from. These days, you could just go and download somebody's stuff. And you might mistakenly download it because how these streaming sites be having shit set up. You know, how they be buying people and buying views and everything else. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get ripped off. Of course, SWV did. Yeah, they've been ripped off too. I think all these artists been ripped off. Let me just try to get my phone want to die now. Let me just try. I'm trying to get my charger set up. Give me a second, y'all. Oh. I gotta get my phone charger. I had to get my charger, y'all, because phone over here dying. Can't be having it dying on me. Let me plug this bad boy in. All right, that's charging. And when you do a media, you gotta have more than one device available because one dying, you got another one to replace it. But yeah, they definitely did TLC dirty. Okay. And then T-Boz from TLC was on Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked talking about how they got ripped off. And also after Left Eye's passing, I actually did a video about that too. So you might want to check out that video too on my channel. But they were talking about, I got the actual audio clip on there so you can hear it. They were talking about how after Left Eye passed, they were saying L.A. Reid basically abandoned them. This man done ripped them off and then had the nerve to abandon them when their bandmate dies, even though they was invested in this man for over a decade. That's terrible. That shows you how callous the music industry is and how people really just is about their money. Like that's just, it's crazy, yo. Quick question for my subscribers. How many of you guys actually get notified when I put videos up? Are you guys actually get notified? Because like I be noticing that like sometimes when I put videos out, some of them go viral and then some of them don't do too good. And I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. These are my numbers here on my page, and my page is beautiful. Look at all this stuff on here. What'd somebody say about Babyface? No, it was L.A. Reid abandoning them. She said I think Babyface was okay. I don't know. But she directly said L.A. Reid abandoned them. So L.A. Reid must have been the more hands-on and had more power probably than Babyface. But I know that they did Toni Braxton over. They sure did mess her up and her money. So, y'all, these people in the music industry do not care nothing about these celebrities, okay? They care about what these celebrities can make for them financially. And then they throw them out into the sea, get them high, drugged out, and then that's pretty much the end of their careers. But y'all ain't hear it from me. Or maybe y'all did. It's crazy. It's the same story for everybody, though. That's the crazy thing. Same damn story. No, L.A. Reid is the executive, like the music executive. Babyface, he's the main producer. They're both producers, but L.A. Reid is more like the suit and tie type of man. He ain't the person that like really like to dance or perform. You know, he was in Adele with Babyface, and he's like a producer, but Babyface is more of a performer. And I think L.A. Reid, even though they had a 50-50 partnership, you can't say L.A. Reid without Babyface. So technically, if TLC was getting screwed over, Babyface was also involved. But for some reason, I just don't see him being so messed up because I had to watch Toni Braxton movie. And in that movie, Babyface basically admitted that L.A. Reid was ripping a whole bunch of people off when he had to testify in court. And he basically was telling that. Yeah, they definitely pimped them. Yeah, I seen a New Edition story too. That shit was crazy too. You know, that was crazy. Like how they did them boys. Like, that's just how the music industry is. It just rob people. Like, honestly. And the worst thing is just like me being a DJ, just seeing how people are operating like behind the scenes. It just made me just step back from it. Like I used to try to help artists and do different like promotions and stuff like that with them and try to help them actually build their brand. Because y'all listen, I'm building this from the ground up. I built this channel from the ground up. I haven't bought any subscribers. I haven't cheated my way. I've worked very hard. And granted, doing it the right way, it might take me longer to reach the number of subscribers that I want. But I would rather have a room of 2,300 people in my subscription list that are real, that can fill up a hall if I have a party or an event, versus having 3 million bots, you know, and then when I put an event together, don't nobody show up. That's embarrassing as hell. Why play yourself? You also ripping yourself out of money when you be buying subscribers and stuff, because say I get a clothing line or something. Who am I going to sell the clothes to if I done bought all my followers and subscribers? It don't make sense. If you guys are coming in, once again, we still going to send our condolences out to Bobby Brown, who just lost his son today. His son, Bobby Brown Jr., passed away today at the age of 28, and they found him deceased in Los Angeles. We're not sure exactly what happened to him. But we do know he has passed away. So just send a prayer out to him. And they said that there was not no foul play involved. So they found him just deceased in the home. But please send a prayer out to Bobby Brown. And if you guys are just coming in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like button as I build the platform. Yeah, but the thing is, they're going to always do that. And the reason why they do that is because they force you to sign those contracts. Think of it like this. Somebody walks in and they say, I could change your life. You've been living in the project your whole life. You've been living paycheck to paycheck. And this person is saying, we can make you a lot of money. You can all of a sudden get $100,000 right there and get your family out of the project. And you're not thinking about the stipulations legally when you signing these contracts. You're thinking about getting yourself out of the hood. You okay with getting a loan because you like, fuck it. If I can get out of the hood, I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I'm going to go ahead and take the money and I'm going to test it out. But what they don't know is the end results of this stuff. What they don't see is, or know of their families, the toll that it takes on their families, the deaths that's going to occur because of them deciding to take this loan. The numerous legal issues they're going to have because of this loan. The drug problems that you're going to acquire because they're giving you this loan and giving you drugs and everything else to keep you high and keep you from being able to focus on the business side of things. You got all these people that's here that basically take advantage of these artists out here. And unfortunately, this is the end result when it comes to these people that's entertainers and stuff like that. It's just sad. It's sad. Let me just read these comments over here. Yeah, nah, man. Over here, I be building. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reach out to people and tell them about my channel and say, hey, I got a new channel on YouTube. Check it out. Like, I communicate to people and stuff and tell them about the channel, of course, like regular. But I do not buy subscribers. That's why I'm stuck at 2,000. Like, listen, my one video, the Jasmine Sullivan video I put up, is at 200,000 views. Not one bought view. Not one. It just went viral. All of the videos that you see that's viral on my channel, you can see I got a ton of comments under. The ones that really went viral, they hit like 15,000, 20,000, 200,000. You can see that it's actual natural or organic interactions. Why would I mess my channel up like that? And the funny thing is that when you do that, you actually lose money. When you buying bots, you're not going to get no viewers on your channel. So when the ads is running, I'm not going to get paid. Why would I do that to myself? This is another form. You know what I'm saying? When you on a YouTube channel and you're a professional YouTuber, you getting your money from the ads and revenue. So why would you mess yourself over by basically buying bot subscribers and viewers? Because their bots can't watch ads. So you're going to be sitting there looking all happy and goofy with no damn check. Viral means that your video gets like a ton of views. I mean, I'm talking about like the thousands and thousands. Like for instance, right now, I have a video that went viral this past week. It had 13,000 views that I had did a commentary. 13,000 views would be considered viral because you hit 10,000 or more viewers. And it could depends on how big or how small the channel is. Like I have 2,000 subscribers, so I got 13,000 views. That's a viral. That's viralness. I had another video in September that hit 200,000 views. That's viral. That's almost that, and the reach was at 1 million different people that it was sent to. So that's what it means to go viral. That means that your video gets a lot of views, more views than normal. You know what I'm saying? Well, outstandingly more views than normal. Because more views than normal don't mean viral. It just means like, oh, I got a lot of views. But viral means that it hit people that was not subscribed to your channel. That's better defining it. If the person's not subscribed to your channel and they happen to get notified of the video and they also watching and stuff like that, that means you're going viral. That's what it means to go viral. And the people that's coming in, if you guys could hit the thumbs up button. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'm having a good time with y'all. If you guys want me to come on here live more often, let me know. I'm really just working hard to build a platform, and I'm looking to get the subscribers up on the channel. And I also just wanted to report this tragic news in regards to Bobby Brown's son, because it's so damn sad, y'all. The stuff that be going on in Hollywood is just really, really sad. And everything that has happened with Bobby Brown and his family is just really just a share warning, you know what I'm saying, on things that could happen in Hollywood. And it just seemed like it's just unfortunate. And no one is putting any type of bad energy towards Bobby Brown. I'm sending a prayer out to the man because he has been through a lot. And, you know, in the past few years, the past decade alone, this man has been through a lot. And he's, you know, cleaned himself up, everything else. And he done lost his daughter, his son, and his wife all within an 8-year span. So y'all need to really just send a prayer out to the man, because forget the fame, forget the fortune, forget the money. This is a human being at the end of the day. And, you know, he has feelings too. You know, I feel like the media often try to come at Bobby Brown and say he's a bad person, he's this, and this. But what they don't understand is that they don't understand. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night. All right, well, good night. Good night, everybody that's came in. Yeah, okay, well, good. If y'all like that, y'all prefer me going live, I will start doing more lives, because I didn't know how powerful lives could be, because I was just going here like, oh, let me hurry up and upload something for the public. Let me this, and this. And then, you know, I just feel like, okay, the videos, I guess maybe I need to interact more with my viewers. So I appreciate y'all for just giving my channel a chance and checking it out, because it takes a lot of time to get this thing together. You know, I'm out here building. If you're just coming in, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and like button. I was just having just a general discussion about everything that's going on in Los Angeles and the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., y'all. So just put a prayer out for the man. He's been going through a lot, and he's lost 2 children. Good night. So I hope that everybody's on here did actually hit the like button, because the thing about the like button, it's free and it helps me. It helps me reach new people, because that's the only way that I'm gonna continue to build a platform, is if you guys comment and if y'all interact on the post, it's more likely for it to be sent to new people to see about my platform and stuff. So I really appreciate y'all for coming on here. But yeah, the DJ Jerica podcast is an overall podcast. We talk about celebrity news, gossip, commentary, drama, everything that's going on in the industry. We talk about that. I have videos that's scheduled on autoplay that's going to be dropping tomorrow and the next day. So y'all just make sure y'all keep it here. You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked here. And just, you know, if y'all want to follow me on social media, I do have a social media page at the DJ Jerica podcast, and there I post there. I put up like different celebrity news posts and stuff like that. And I also have an Instagram for myself, which is at DJ Jerica. My website, djjericapod.com, is where everything meets all together, which means that you can just go on the channel and listen to the full audio of my most recent audio podcast and check it out. I just have a lot of great things that's going on, you guys. So I hope you guys give the channel a chance. I appreciate so many people. You guys have been rocking with me for like 2 hours. So that gives me... You are so welcome. And if you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really would appreciate you. Anybody that's leaving and is new sub, just make sure you guys search for me and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube has been really funny with my subs and unsubscribing people. It looks like I gained about 8 new subscribers again, and I'm almost 10 new subscribers again, and I'm getting excited about it. But I just ask that you guys do me a favor when this live is over. If you had subscribed, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed. Because YouTube be on that funny stuff, and I don't be having time for it, for real, y'all. But yeah, so just double check, make sure it's there. If you haven't already. Oh wow, I got a lot of likes up in here. Thank y'all for the likes. I really appreciate it. You guys are helping me build the channel here with these likes up in here. Was it Iriala real life? Hey, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for checking out the channel. I was just reading your comments. I'll be over here reading the comments and stuff. But thank you. Oh, thank you so much for your subscription. Subscription means a lot. This is an overall podcast. I talk about celebrity news, commentary, gossip. And of course, I do celebrity interviews. I have an interview with Speech from Arrested Development that just dropped. I also have an interview with 112 from Bad Boy, the song Peaches and Cream. If you part of that area, I know what they is. And I got a lot of more videos coming up. I also have an exclusive interview with Spanky Hayes is available as well. But right now, what we're reporting on is the unfortunate passing on Bobby Brown Jr., the son of singer Bobby Brown, passing away. being found deceased in his home at the age of 28 in Los Angeles, and just talking about the state of the world right now and how many things that people in the world, whether they're celebrity or just regular folks, so many losses, y'all. And it's just, honestly, to me, it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking that so many people are burying family members, and it's even more heartbreaking to see a man lose 2 of his children, man. It's sad. And taking a celebrity away, just thinking about him just being as a man, being a father, you know, I don't think any parents had to bury their child, but for him to have to bury 2 children in less than a 6-year period, it's just, enough is enough. And I'm not sure when this is going to stop, but I'm definitely sending prayers out to Bobby Brown. I'm sending prayers out to Bobby Brown. Listen, I'm going to sit here and judge this man. Nothing. I'm just going to, report what I do. And I report the news and stuff, and I spit the real, and I talk about the real stuff that goes on in our community. So, and just in general. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a new channel. I've been working very hard to build the channel. To the new subby, I appreciate you. Ariella, real life. It's a ton of other videos I put on there. I post basically every day. So I had that on there. And I also have my show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So check out my previous shows. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you'll get the full experience of my actual podcast, because I do subject to subject matters, and we have discussion. And it's more of a welcoming feeling. I know sometimes bloggers, they make their YouTube channel turn into like a spam page where they're just like spamming and, the celebrity coughed. Oh, it's time for me to, that's not going to be what this is. This is a very rare thing for me to go on live. The only reason I decided to do this live because I felt like it was absolutely necessary. This is my second live I've done today. My previous live I did today, they shut it down. YouTube has shut it down and messed the whole thing up for your girl. So I had to just try to come back on here and see if it was the possibility of me being able to have another successful live. And I appreciate everybody who decided to come back in the live, or the new people that decided to help build this live up today, and discuss everything with me in regards to what's going on in the world or whatever. But yeah, this is my life. I love doing this. And if you guys love this podcast, you guys love this live stream, and I see a few people said that they want me to do more lives, I will continue to do more lives. It might be random, unscheduled, but there will be more breaking news lives popping up here and there, because I actually do a full podcast, and it's very well organized, very well produced and everything else. And I don't want to lose that professionalism on my show. You know what I'm saying? In my work that I put out, because oftentimes people get money happy and then they just, oh, well, shoot, let me jump on the mic. I'm not about to do that. I'm not that thirsty. I feel like quality will bring quantity, but I'm not about to be putting out quantity and sacrificing my quality. You get what I'm saying? So I've been putting out a lot of videos. I've been out here producing a lot of videos that I sit here and edit and everything else, because I want to make sure you guys getting quality videos and stuff like that. And also build my platform the right way, not buying the subscribers, but doing it. And I would rather, like right now, I got 13 people watching, but this stream itself is at 200 views. So that means that I've reached about 200 people today, but those are actual real people. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thing that, I just bought this, and this. I could have easily do that. But see, that's not going to amount to nothing in the long run. That's not going to amount to me being able to sell my product to you if you're not real. How can I do that? How can I market myself to people that don't exist? You know what I'm saying? So really, my overall goal about this, and Lady Grace, you a real one. You was a real one. I'm telling you, whenever all this YouTube stuff blows up and I get my first meet and greet and COVID is over, you're going to be getting the first ticket out. I swear. I'm going to make sure you get a VIP so we can meet and just have a powwow and have a discussion. Because I really want to meet you, because I just appreciate you, because you was here before I hit 1,000. You was here before I even hit 1,000 subscribers. I was probably at like 500, 600 subscribers, and you've been here, and you've been a real rider, you know what I'm saying? A real subscriber. And I appreciate you, because I told you, I said this channel is going to be big. This channel is going to be big. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really just believing in the platform. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes people be like, oh, I'm ready to quit. I'm not, I'm going to try to take the easy way out. I haven't taken the easy way out. I just been really working very, very hard to build the brand and take things to the next level. And I really appreciate everybody that's there, especially you, Lady Grace, because, you genuinely believed in my page before I had it. And I just hit you up, say, hey, can you give me a look And you could have just said, man, whatever. But you really gave my channel a chance. And the fact that you really like it and it's a genuine connection, I appreciate it. And all my viewers and listeners and stuff like that, I just try to build a personable connection with people. And just let you know that I'm a person, you're a person, and I just happen to like to talk on this microphone. That's all it is. And I like to build with people. Somebody else just came in. Like I said, we were just talking about the unfortunate passing of Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr. He passed away at the age of 28. And on the report said that a source close to the family tells us, tells TMZ that Bobby Brown was found deceased Wednesday in his home in Los Angeles. Police are still at the home. And our sources tell us at this point, they do not believe there was foul play involved. So that's what's going on right now. If you're just coming in, if you're enjoying the conversation, I mean, y'all been riding with me for a whole 2.5 hours damn near. So I'm pretty sure you like what you see. Now, if you've been here this entire time and you haven't hit the subscribe button, why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button? Then you can get to hear my voice all day when I'm talking about all this other crazy stuff that's going on in the world. There's a lot of stuff been going on, okay? A whole lot of stuff. A lot of messy stuff been going on in this world, okay? But how many of y'all is happy that 2020 is almost over? Or how many of y'all, quick question, before I get off here. How many of you guys are excited that 2020 is almost over? But how many of you guys are also nervous about 2020 being over and not being sure exactly what's going to happen next once the ball drops? I know I can't be the only one who's like, look, I'm going to feel like a true rider making it to the next year, but I damn sure going to be nervous about what's to come, because it's going to be a lot of fucked up shit to continue over this whole COVID thing. And like I said before, it's going to be a lot of people, unfortunately, losing their homes, because all of the stuff that everybody was able to delay from last year is going to carry into this year. And I feel like it's going to be a housing crisis, y'all. I just feel it coming. 8 million people have lost their jobs, y'all. It's real out here. Like 8 million people have literally lost their jobs. It's so bad that these celebrities are literally prostituting themselves on Fans Only. Let me tell you the story about Fans Only, right? I freaking thought Fans Only was literally a site for prostitution, y'all, because I've seen so many people on there like, oh, I'm putting my dick on, or excuse me, I'm putting my thing on Fans Only if you want to see it, or I'm doing this on Fans Only. I'm out, and I mean, doing what you got to do, but it's like, damn, it's like so many people have like lost the point of their morals where they just selling themselves on the internet to strangers. And there's so many weird people out there. And when you're doing something like that, that's how you get stalkers and all types of stuff. And it's so bad that these celebrities with so much talent and potential to make income in various ways are pretty much forced to prostitute themselves out on a freaking platform. I talked to a friend and I was like, yeah, people out here doing porn, because that porn site, Fans Only. My friend was like, Fans Only ain't even a porn site. I said, it's not. What is it though? Because everybody's out here prostituting themselves on Fans Only. They're gonna say, well, it used to be an exclusive membership club for people that got real brands. You know what I'm saying? Like when people like, oh, you guys come to Fans Only, we're doing this, and this, and it's supposed to be like giveaway, something that's PG-13. They done turned this into the Triple X website. And that's how you know people is desperate, because these are A-list celebrities just putting it back. And I'm 29. And y'all got me feeling like a grandma, because back in my day, okay, I'm going to say back in my day, all right, it was shameful for any ungodly part to be put out there on the web if you was a celebrity. And if it was released, it was an embarrassment, okay? Then Kim Kardashian came, and Paris Hilton, and those era girls basically ushered in the acceptance of basically hoeing and prostituting yourself on the web with these porn videos and stuff. But even then, they still was looked down upon because they were like, oh, they hoes, like, But now it's like, hey, go ahead and throw a titty out, take it back, throw a titty out, throw it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Just pay me later. And then the thing is, like, that's just not a good look, because eventually you're going to get older. You might change your life and you might want to get a career or even start a business. And it's going to make it hard for people to want to do business with you because they don't want to do partnerships and stuff like that and associate themselves with somebody who's done this or done that or did something that morally wasn't correct. So now you really messing up your future opportunities. But we live in a generation of 20-something years old, and they be making me feel old because I'm 29. They make me feel like I'm 39 because my standards and morals are different. I don't feel like everything is supposed to be on the web, and I damn sure don't feel like you should have such low morals that you're willing to sell yourself out on the internet like that. Like just putting your on. I gotta split it, break it up because YouTube shut me down earlier, and this is too much of a good conversation. So I might do a little edit of what I'm saying. But these ladies, they have no morals. These men ain't got no morals. It's just a free for all just to survive. And y'all, that's what I'm worried about in 2021, because we already got a sex trafficking. Ooh, please don't shut me down. But we already got I'm going to say ST. ST is going to be for sex trafficking. Okay. We got a ST situation going on throughout the United States, especially with Black females, and especially like in the Atlanta area, because I have friends that live in Atlanta, and it's getting so desperate out here that even in the middle of this pandemic of COVID, we got people, these young ladies are being held hostage and becoming slaves. You know what I'm saying? With pimps and all types of stuff, okay? Because people want money. So now I'm concerned for more so everybody's thinking the fans only stuff, oh, it's cute, oh, it's an easy way to make money, but really think about it like this. This done took a hit for the hoeing community. And when I say the hoeing community, that means the prostitutes that work in the night and be working with people in person, when they had a chance to get on the stroll and they say, you know what, I want to change my life and I want to, you know what I'm saying? Or they had a chance to escape because they're going to a John's house or whoever they're having sex with. They had an opportunity to see, okay, I got to run. This is where I can get away. But now, since we got fans only, it's going to make it so much easier they won't hire you. They won't. Now that we have fans only, it's going to make it easier for sex traffickers to literally trap these women within the house, because now they have a social media outlet that they don't have to actually verify. That's not like any of the other like porn sites that have to have certain licenses and stuff like that to show proof that it's not sex trafficking or whatever. But this is a free for all. This is like the YouTube of porn, basically. And instead of a young lady being picked up and being sexually assaulted in person by a man to make money and being pimped out, now you got these sex traffickers just picking a hotel or just picking their own apartment and having these chicks doing foul stuff all day and collecting money that way. So it's really just sex trafficking the digital way on speed. So a lot of people is finding it comical about people using fans only pages. And I mean, it's 2 a.m. so we can talk after dark now and just get into the real. But we sit here and we can talk about this all day. But the truth of the matter is that there's a bunch of people that is going to be harmed in this new era, in this new era of porn industry, which is like a fans only. And honestly, I'm not trying to knock nobody's hustle. I get it. You got to make your money somehow. And as an entertainer, usually most of these people's job is to sell sex without actually selling sex. You know what I'm saying? Like they be borderline porn stars and they're performers and stuff. So they're adultish, but they're really harming a lot of people with the stuff that they're doing. That's just how I feel. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of women more people are going to be gone and never seen again, because they're not even going to have a reason to have these young ladies see the light of day, because instead of them having in-person appointments with these people that they're sleeping with, all they got to do is say, here's the code for the fans only. She's going to be there waiting, dance and stuff like that. And she can't come out and say, I'm being kidnapped. They probably kill her and don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, we is in a totally new era. Everybody needs to wake up. Just because somebody is doing something do not mean that it's okay. Like, just because, people, these celebrities are glorifying doing sex acts and showing their sexual organs on fans only to make money, that does not mean it's a good thing. That's why I say, like, remember that these celebrities are people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And they're just a more glorified person. And some of them don't even Yeah, OnlyFans. Did I say fans only? Whatever. You know what it's called. OnlyFans. That's the correct spelling, right? OnlyFans. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, Jake. Thanks for that correction. But yeah, OnlyFans is just another gateway for ST. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. Sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? I don't want YouTube to shut my stream down, but it's the truth. Okay. And I was just sitting there. I'm a deep thinker. Like, I'm not somebody who just thinking on the surface about stuff, because a lot of times when we think about stuff like that, we're thinking on the surface like, oh, Tiger just showed his on OnlyFans. Oh, that's cute. Or Erica Mena and Safari done put it, oh, that's cute. But what's not cute is a 12-year-old being forced into prostitution, or a female or a man being forced into prostitution via the internet, and using a fan only as basically an easy way to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, granted, strippers, yeah, if that's the lifestyle you chose and you want to be a stripper, I'm not knocking you. But what I am knocking is holding people against their will and forcing them to do lewd sex acts that they would not do or even think about doing had they been by themselves. So it's just going to make things a little bit easier for people to kidnap and take children away from families. OnlyFans. Now, y'all can take it whatever y'all want to. I know we all don't have the same ideology. We're all going to have different ideologies and how we view things. And that's the best thing about this platform, is I let everybody have their own opinion on things. But at the same time, if you guys made it all the way through this live and hadn't hit the subscribe button, I don't know why you haven't, because clearly you hear and like what I'm talking about. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for your girl. But yeah, back to the fans only thing. But it's just making it so it's easier for people to be prostituted and sex trafficked. That's what I view about OnlyFans. And I don't like the idea of OnlyFans. Y'all can look up OnlyFans. I've never actually been on the OnlyFans site. I had no desire on it. All I hear about it is word of mouth. Like, oh, OnlyFans is this. OnlyFans, I showed my thing on OnlyFans. I showed my this, and this. I had this on OnlyFans. I did this, and this. And everybody is just so okay with it. Let me see what this site looks like here. I'm not going to make an account, but I'm just trying to see. But see this? It just looks shady. Look at this. Ain't no pictures, no nothing. You just go on there mysterious and just do all the weird sex trafficking stuff that you want to do. Look, no God, no sir, no ma'am. Not my type of height, for real. But yeah, so y'all gotta be careful. Ladies out there, be careful. Even the men, like, cause men and children include males as well. They can be put into sex trafficking too. And some of these females be pimps too. So just in general, be wary of people. Watch your surroundings. And if you gotta go somewhere, just make sure you're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be going to those, because I know, like, in Atlanta and a lot of big cities, they have the underground parking, and that is like the go-to ticket when it comes to these people getting kidnapped. Because usually how they do is they jump out of like vans and shit, and then they inject you in your neck, knock your ass out. You wake up, you in somebody's hotel or somebody's house or whatever, in basement, whatever, knocked out, and now next thing you know, you prostituting on OnlyFans or having random people running through you. In the middle of a pandemic, it makes it even worse. Like, it's already bad, but it's even worse thinking about, like, it's just nasty out here, y'all. It's real freaking nasty, y'all. For real. But yeah, I'm about to wrap up this live. If you guys haven't already, before I get off here, do me a favor. If you made it all the way to the end of the live, it's because you like what I talk about. Me and you might have the same ideas, or you might like my thoughts and my opinions. But I hope that everyone, all 13 of you guys, are still in here. When I get off here, if you guys are still up, go ahead and go to download the Apple Podcast app and listen to my other podcasts, or just go on my channel and check out my other videos. But I would like for you guys to check out the full audio of my shows. I have visuals of my full shows. My shows are usually an hour long, but I talk about the real, and I have a lot of different interviews on there. So I want you guys to also check that out as I work hard to build the channel. And another way that we as a community can continue to build the channel and build the message of the podcast is just to share. I'm not asking for donations or nothing like that. I know a lot of people come on here and they be like, yo, send me this and this to my Cash App. I'm just not there with that. I don't feel like it's appropriate to do that. at least not right now, because I really just want to have that feeling of, yeah, I did it. Like I made it on my own. I don't want to be feeling like I'm just taking money from people. I feel like I should have a product to sell you before I accept any payments. Now, if you want to send a donation, I might get to that point depending on how big the platform is. I might need to get equipment and certain things so I can build more, like get additional microphones, different soundboards and stuff like that to build. If it does get to that point and I'm like, okay, this podcast is getting so much bigger, then I might put out something. But even then, I probably have to have some type of, I don't know, some type of memorabilia or something to give to somebody for donating, because I really don't want to be that YouTuber who just become there like, yo, just send me your money. Like, just send me your money. Send me your money. Like, my ads is paying me. I get paid off of YouTube already, so I should be all right. Like, I got other ways of income, so I'm not about to be sitting here begging y'all, But everybody got their own thing. I'm not going to knock anybody for begging to make their money, because this is a job. Entertaining people and talking to people is a job. I am taking my time. I've been on here for almost 3 hours now, so this has been my time, but that's not how I'm going to be running stuff. If anything, if I do get to the point of donations, it's because the channel is getting very big and it's time for me to upgrade the equipment. But right now I'm pretty good and I have everything that I need, because this is literally a one-woman show and I like to have guests come in. Hey, everybody that just came in, make sure if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, share my lives, go on my channel, help me build the platform. This is all I ask for you guys. I'm not asking for donations monetary wise. All I'm asking is for you guys to hit the subscribe button and share the videos that I do. While I'm doing a live, share my videos. If you want to share this live, go ahead and share that on your social media platforms. I'm just trying to get more people in on this podcast. If you want to go to my other videos, the shorter videos, go ahead, explore the channel once I get off of here. And if you guys have already subscribed, make sure that when you leave or when I end the podcast, double check in over the next few days to make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube is real funny. But yeah, share this video, share the other videos on the channel. That's all I'm asking for you. I'm not asking for no financial, monetary donations to the channel. All I'm asking is a share. If you watch this, you enjoyed it, share it with the people and help us build this channel. I have a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers, and I do not buy subscribers. So with that being said, if you can respect me not buying subscribers and spitting the real to y'all, if y'all can respect me coming on here and talking for 3 hours and communicating with you and everything else, just do me a favor and share it. Because with us having a platform, of course, every person that's on here matters to me, and talking to y'all is very important, but I also want to build with y'all as well. So if you can help me get more people in here, we can continue to build this podcast. And I have a goal and I have my own dreams. And my biggest dream is to have the greatest and was it Andre Nicole, how you doing, honey? Yeah, unfortunately, Bobby Brown's son has died. This was the live was for. I'm just working on wrapping it up, but I'll read the story off to you since you just thank you, Queen. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, so what happened today is, unfortunately, Bobby Brown's son died on Wednesday. He was found deceased in his home in Los Angeles. This was reported from TMZ, and it said that Bobby Brown Jr. had passed away. A source close to the family tells TMZ that Bobby Jr. was found dead Wednesday in his home in the LA area. Police were still at the house at the time this was reported, they said. The source also tells them that at this point, they do not believe foul play was involved. So his death was possibly health related. Probably. We're not sure. We have so much going on with COVID and everything else, but I'm not going to talk down on this young man. And what I told them before, I'm not going to talk anything nasty or ill will on Bobby Brown, because I know people see stuff like this and they're like, well, it's like this because Bobby was on drugs. I'm not doing that on here. I'm not here to bash the man. I just come out here to report it. And also send out prayers, because we are all going through something. It doesn't matter if it's a celebrity. It doesn't matter. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he just lost his daughter a few years ago. He lost his wife, his daughter, and now his son. Like, we need to and not only that, he has, or if you watch the show, he done buried his parents, and another family member had previously passed that I seen because I follow him on Instagram. So it's like Bobby Brown just really needs prayer right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and bash this man and talk about his past. This man has been into recovery and really working on himself, being the best father that he can be, man. And like, honestly, like I said before, everybody has something to say about Bobby. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't perfect, but you know, he really got his stuff together. And it's just, I don't care what type of flaws the individual has. No parent deserves to bury not only one child, but 2 children. It's not right. And this young man was only 28 years old. So that's what kind of hurts me. And just so you know, Audrey Nicole, YouTube been funny, so just make sure you check back. I appreciate you subscribing, but make sure you check out on the channel and make sure you're still subscribed. And because they've been unsubscribing my new subscribers. Like I had got like 8 subscribers on this is the second time I'm doing this live because they shut my page down and they had unsubscribed all the new subscribers I had. So if you do subscribe, just come back, type in DJ Jerica or I am DJ Jerica, and I should pop up, and just to confirm that you're still subscribed once we get off the live. But yeah, Bobby Brown Jr. has been pronounced dead at age 28. And like I said, it's just sad that he's lost 2 children and neither of them has made it to the age of 30. This is just absolutely sad. And I just feel like, I don't know what's going on, what's in the water in Hollywood or what the deal is, but this is a complete travesty. And we just need to really send our prayers because 2020 hasn't been long for everybody, including regular people and celebrities alike. Okay. It's just been a lot emotionally, mentally, just spiritually. It's something, I just feel like it's something in the water. And this is like the 3rd, 4th tragedy in regarding a celebrity this year. And it's just like absolutely stunning. But yeah, y'all, just send a prayer out for the man. But yeah, as soon as I say I'm about to get off, another person comes in. God. Okay. So I appreciate the love, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in here talking to me. If you can, yeah, YouTube really be tripping for real. Like I was talking and they just like shut the whole thing down. I had reached a peak of a lot of people in here and they just like, they shut it down. And then my computer completely froze for 1. And then after that, for 2, after that, they unsubscribed everybody that subscribed to my channel. And I was just like, oh no, she didn't. Okay. Like I need y'all to get this right. Like for real. Cause this is ridiculous. But thank you so much for coming in and hitting that subscribe button. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing more lives with y'all. I wasn't doing lives before I decided. This is like my 2nd live I've done in the past 2 weeks. So I guess maybe once a week or so, unless it's some serious tragic breaking news. Like today, I was just stunned to hear this, so I decided to come on and say something. But I think that's pretty much everything I want to discuss. All I want you guys to do, I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking somebody to cash at me. I'm not asking somebody to slide in my DMs and send me some money. I'm just asking that y'all share this video, share this live stream, or share any other video that's on the channel and hit the thumbs up button. If you want to leave a comment, I know some viewers on here are kind of shy, which is fine, but just share it because I'm working very hard to build a platform. And also this is an actual podcast. So I'm not just going to be on here just doing lives. And it's my channel is not one of those messy spam page channels where it's just like messily produced. Like I actually put together a full production. I do my editing and everything else. The audio is really good quality and it's a professionally produced podcast. So the podcast is on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on Stitcher. The links are it's not in the description right now, but if you want my other videos, the links will be in the description for you guys to actually check out my podcast there. Either that or you just search me up. Thank you so much. Was it Ariella? Thank you. I just seen your comment saying that you will be sharing. Thank you so much, Audrey Nicole. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing. I really appreciate it because honestly, you guys, it's like I literally do everything on here. I financially fund this thing. I edit my videos. I produce everything. Like I do it all. And on top of that, I'm a DJ myself, so I do music work. I have a lot going on, and I'm just really working hard as a Black female in the music industry, trying to build my brand. It's hard. It really is hard to build. And it's like I told my other subscribers that just came up in here, I don't buy followers. I don't buy subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'm monetized because of the hard work that I've been putting in. And it's tireless. You know what I'm saying? And it takes time to build a platform. But I'd rather be slow and steady and win the race than rush it and buy this, and this, because at the end of the day, it's about building a brand. And I want to, whenever this pandemic is over, I want to be able to be that person who's podcast touring. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do live events and knowing that, I'd rather be the person who can get 2,000 people in a room that's real versus have 2 million followers. And literally, if I go in and do a show, nobody shows up. That's embarrassing. And that's the thing that goes on in this music industry is people be buying bots and stuff. And I'm not knocking you, but don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Think more of yourself. I hope that people that come on here start to think more of yourself. If you are someone who's on here who's aspiring to be a YouTuber, believe in yourself. Believe in your brand. Like I said before, people confuse confidence and speaking positive information or affirmations on yourself as a negative thing. And I'm not seeing it as a negative thing. I'm speaking positive affirmation of myself because there's so many people speaking negative affirmations on me or you daily. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really believe it literally to make it happen. So when I tell you this is one of the greatest female podcasts in entertainment, this is. It has 12. What we had. We got 2,000 subscribers right now. It'll be at 200,000 soon. But it just takes time. It takes time. And I'm okay with it taking its time. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put in the work, you put in the time, and you get the real people that's coming in, you get longevity. You can get more comfortable. You don't have to sit here and be stressed out on this, how am I gonna make my money? Well, the viewership is there. You built your viewership, right? So that's gonna bring in sponsors, that's gonna bring in ads, that's gonna make things happen. So you just gotta try to reach out to people and just really believe in yourself. Put in the time. Like it's almost 3 a.m. I don't mind sitting here talking. Look, I was just about to get off, but then Miss Harrington came in here, and now, thank you. God bless you. She just came in here and then got me talking some more because honestly, I was about to get off of here. But see, that's another real subscriber. That's the good feeling about it is that I'm meeting new people. The moment I'm about to walk out, here we go. You got me back in. So yeah, you guys, like I'm just trying to build. Like how Joe Budden podcast is huge. You know what I'm saying? And I believe my podcast can be that huge. I believe it. I do. I believe in myself. And it's crazy because we live in a world where it's literally a sin to believe in yourself. Everybody say, oh, I have to stay humble. Humbleness leaves you broken in life. And when I say broke, that means that you're not going to reach your goals sitting here downplaying your talent. You got to believe in your talent. You got to believe in yourself. You got to put the time and the effort into it and watch it grow. And being confident is not the same as being cocky. I'm grateful for everything I have. But I know I have these goals that I set for myself and I want to reach those goals. And I'm going to work very hard to reach those goals. And when I hit those goals, I'm going to feel good about it. There's nothing wrong with celebrating what your gift is. And it doesn't matter if it's because I know for a fact, this is what I'm supposed to do. Communicate to people. Talk to people. This is the gift that God gave me. DJing the mixing music, communicating with people, helping people. That's my gift. Your gift might be being a doctor. Your gift might be being a lawyer. Your gift might be helping animals. You don't have to be famous to do something that really matters in people's lives. Whether you're a person who is actively in the lives of 4 to 5 people, or you're somebody who's in the lives of millions of people that you might even not know exist. You all matter. We all matter. Our purpose in life is to do what our calling is. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I wish you the best too in your dreams and your goals in life as well. I appreciate you. And I'm going to auto drop some more videos tomorrow. So look out for that. Hit the all button. Some more stuff will come out and I'll be putting out some more podcasts. Check out that Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify, Stitcher, everywhere. I'm self-distributed, y'all. I pay for my distribution to get it on a platform. This is literally homegrown, you guys. But yeah, just believe in yourself. The same way Joe Budden and all these other big podcasts with the males running stuff, females can do it too. We can do it too. And it's really just about people communicating with people. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's not that many female podcasters out there that's really doing it on this level. And I just feel like I'm special and I believe in this. You know what I'm saying? I've been busting my ass every day, waking up every day. I had lost my passion for a while. You know what I mean? But I ended up finding it. and I have my passion back, and I'm not gonna stop. This tonight was an inspiration to keep me going, because some people, you know, sometimes you give up and you're not sure, and you're like, I don't know, should I keep doing this? I don't think it's worth it. It's not going fast enough. But you got to just be patient and focus on the target. And I'm going to continue to be patient. I might have moments like today. YouTube tried to knock me down, but I got back up and I came back on here and did. Yeah, I was on there for 30 minutes. They shut me off. But now I've been on here for 3 hours. Like, come get me. Yeah, let me just I'll put the IG in there for you. I actually have 2 IGs in my personal IG. And let me see it. And then here is the podcast ID. I mean IG at. And I'm gonna I put clips of the podcast on there too. I'm gonna start putting on some more, because I used to do like question of the days and stuff. I'm trying to get better with the social media thing, because it's like, of course, when you're a podcast or social media influencer, stuff like that, you got to start to get through one avenue and another. So I'm always working on building the other platforms, but I be on Instagram often, a lot. I usually post every few days or so. But I really like Instagram because you get to be around people who enjoy art and work and stuff like that. Facebook can be like a little depleting, because I feel like most people on Facebook are like low energy and they don't understand the concept. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll follow you back. But yeah, I just feel like some people don't get the vibration, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have low vibration sometimes on Facebook, but Instagram is just colorful, it's fun, and you see a lot of people that's inspired on there. So I really like to go on Instagram more so than Facebook. I actually deleted my Facebook app because, look, you see, I went on TMZ to get this news, you know what I'm saying? I really don't be going on Facebook like that. I used to try to market myself on Facebook, and it was an epic fail. I just was like, you know what? F it. I don't even share my stuff to Facebook no more. But y'all can share it to Facebook, but I don't share my stuff to Facebook, because I got a lot of people in my life that don't really believe in me, you know? And sometimes people don't want to share and stuff like that. And it's nothing wrong with that, I guess. But I just felt like, you know what? Watch, you know, build this audience over here or whatever. But I mean, I got a lot of friends that are supportive, but just like, those are people who's like that's in the arts and understand it. But most people that's on Facebook, they're more, you know, more homely, and they don't understand like the grind when it comes to doing entertainment work and trying to figure out how to make an income and a means. Because some people just think, oh, you just up here talking and you out here for play. But it's so much money that you can make doing podcasting and doing talk radio and stuff like that. And most people don't understand it. But seeing me personally, between y'all, I actually have my bachelor's degree in media communication. So I actually studied marketing, music business, public speaking, and stuff like that. And it helped me. And it's not, I'm not saying that to sit here and say, oh, you know, I'm better than anybody who don't have a degree. No, I'm not telling you that. But I'm telling you that the reason why I'm going after is because this is literally my professional field I went after in school. And I did an internship at a FM station at WBOK up here in Buffalo or whatever. And thanks. I went and did an internship up there, and I started to realize that the industry is real funny, you know, and they have a cookie cutter image of how they want to market, especially like female radio hosts and stuff like that. They want a specific type and stuff. And I started to realize, like, okay, maybe I'm not that type. Let me do internet radio, you know. But I learned the business. I learned how music industry work, and I did a lot of things. I'm part of like Fleet DJs Coalition and stuff. And I've done a lot in the music industry, but this is my first time where I'm focused 100% on me, because I've been given to so many people, helping everybody else's brand and stuff like that. And it's just like, why am I not focusing on my gift? And this is my time. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I had did a drama class before. I had to do that a part of my studies. But that was really, really fun. I actually had took a drama class with my friend who was aspiring to be an actor too, outside of school too. That was fun. Drama is fun. That had to been a fun major, really fun. And it's really a difficult one too. Like, people think that acting and stuff is so easy, and it's really not. Like, you literally need to remember your lines. You really need to convey the character and like the energy that's needed to really hit the audience the proper way. Acting is not an easy thing. It's funny because it's like everybody that's like a singer is like, I am an actor. I'm a singer. And it's like, sometimes you need to just have the gift to do it, okay? Because it's going to take time. And that is a profession too. I feel like sometimes when it comes to the arts, people don't view us in a serious light because they feel like, oh, everybody doing it, you know, this and this. But that's not the case. Like, it takes a lot of time. And actually, it usually takes more time than the average job, because the average job, you got a 9 to 5. This is a 24-hour thing. Like, look, it's 3 a.m. I'm over here. It's almost 3 a.m. Eastern time over here. And I'm over here talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here building my brand. Like, that's literally what I'm doing right now. Like, everybody else that got the job early in the morning or whatever. And then I have my extra money I'm making, you know. The city I represent, I'm from Buffalo. I'm from Buffalo, New York. That's where I'm from. Buffalo. Belo, upstate New York. One of the, and I don't piggyback off anybody's brands or anything, but Buffalo is making a lot of noise because that's the city where Griselda Records came from, with Benny the Butcher and West Side Guns, Conway, all of them. They're from the city of Buffalo. So we're making a lot of buzz in Buffalo. Oh wow. So you must be really across the world. Like, where are you located? Are you like in London or something? I would guess you're in London. That's what I would be guessing, right? Probably over the pond somewhere. That's pretty cool. It's still nighttime over here. It's like 2:39. So, but yeah, it is mentally exhausting. Like, when you're doing this type of work, sometimes you could just be tired, man. But you just got to keep going because you're really focusing on building your brand. It's hard to get viewers because we live in an ADHD society. We live in a society where people can't sit to seem to focus and sit to listen to the work that you're doing or view the work that you're doing. You sit there and spend so much time producing content and videos and this, and this. And then I understand that you've been up for 8 hours editing and this, and this, and then you put a video out and then it don't get the views that you want. It's heartbreaking. Sometimes it's freaking heartbreaking, man. Like, oh, South Africa. Wow, that is beautiful. Dunbar, South Africa. I've never been to South Africa. I always wanted to go. Wow. That just that just hit me like, wow, South Africa. And I'm talking to people on different continents right now. That just made my night. That just made my life. So you in Houston, Texas. So, I mean, you're aware of all the shootings that have been going on over there. What is going on in Texas? Because it's just, you know, all these rappers and stuff and things of that nature. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably don't know. But what is the vibrations over there right now? Because I know it might not. Do you feel safe? Is everything, you know, how is everything been out there since all these things that have been happening with the shootings and stuff? Has it been getting any crazier? Or has it calmed down? Has it been other people outside of the rappers that's been getting like robbed and stuff? Or, you know, I'm just wondering. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just wondering because, man, it's been a lot going on in Texas this past week. A lot of rappers being shot and stuff, people getting killed. Like, it's definitely been crazy in Texas. Definitely gonna send out a prayer for everybody out in Texas, man. But y'all, thank you. God bless you. But y'all, I'm about to hop off of here. It's almost 3 a.m. Your girl got to wrap it up. But I appreciate all of y'all for coming on here and just checking out my live stream. Remember, check out my other videos as well. Like I said, I got a ton of commentary. I literally have a full hour of material that I auto drop on this channel. If you are someone with not the longest attention span, check out the shorter videos. If you're someone with a long attention span, check out the whole podcast straight out for that whole hour. Also check out the interviews. Hit that thumbs up button and leave y'all comments. That helps the algorithm. I don't think some of y'all are not sure because you guys are viewers. But when you comment, you're helping my video move up the algorithm so it can reach more people and we can help build the community. So like I said, I'm not asking for any financial donations. I'm not asking for any monetary. All I'm asking is for you guys to share it for the ones who haven't. I've seen everybody who has said that they were resharing the videos, and I appreciate you doing that. But if you guys haven't already, once I get off here or whatever I'm on it right now, just hit that share button real quick to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Thank you. It was great talking to you too. And God bless you. And now when I see your follow on Instagram, I will follow you back. Okay. Make sure I'll follow you back. But y'all, yeah, it's been crazy here in Texas. Yeah, I bet I'd be keeping my ass inside if I was in Texas right now. Like, honestly, because the amount of guys that's been being shot, I'm just like, what in the hell is going on? And then, one of the people from my city got shot. The rapper from my city got shot. So that's the thing that it was insane to me. It's just ridiculous. I'm sending prayers out to all those rappers and stuff too, because people just try to demoralize or dehumanize these rappers, and really they're out here providing for their family. They have children as well that they're just trying to feed their family and do it the right way and use their talent to do so. So I'm not going to be somebody that's going to sit here and bash these rappers because they're trying to be successful. And it's sad when you see rappers out here that's choosing the right path in life and they're doing their talent and using their talent to reach people, and this is the things that happen to them. They're over here getting shot and robbed and stuff. Don't nobody deserve that. And you busting your butt into making it be successful, and these are the things that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just no, it's not necessary. It's ridiculous. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, you can just come in, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already followed the channel. Make sure everybody, is 7 of y'all's in here. If y'all subscribe, just make sure y'all come back to the channel and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube has been really on some weird stuff. Listen, it's not every decade. It's been like every day over here. Like we've had 2 rappers that's been murdered and like 4 others that have been shot and robbed over here. So it's really dangerous in America right now for the rappers. And I know that you're in South Africa, so I'm pretty sure that they're not reporting the type of stuff that's going on over in the U.S. unless like a huge rapper. But all of a lot of major rappers that's here in the States, they've been being robbed and shot at and everything else. And it's crazy. It's really crazy. But I'm so glad that you're here, because now I can break you all of the news going on over here in North America and stuff like that, and keep you up to date with all that crazy stuff, the stuff that might be going on with people that you listen to or musicians that you like and stuff like that. And that's what the platform is really about, is reaching people who may not have the access to media in their area to be able to get access to certain things, or celebrities that they like, and getting those news breaks. But yeah, that's definitely been crazy. Y'all literally been rocking with me for 3 hours. Like, how is this possible? But all right, y'all, for real, I'm off of here, man. Anybody that just came in, once again, send a prayer out to Bobby Brown, who just lost his son today. And just send a prayer out to him and his entire family, y'all. Bobby Brown Jr. was only 28 years old, and he passed today in his home in Los Angeles. Okay. So send a prayer out to him at the end of this video, or just right now, give the video a share. Make sure you guys come back and check your subscriptions. Make sure you still subscribe and follow me on social media. I did drop my ads for my social media on there. If you scroll up, you can scroll on that real quick. I'll give it 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26. So I hope you guys are able to scroll up and get that social media to follow me on social media. But your girl is off. Thank you, and God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you on my next podcast broadcast. God bless y'all. Good night.